Oh, yeah, I've gotten that way. Acids are real bad. Um, um, Next time Ah. Ah. Hold on, let me unmute Discord. Hi. Hi, chat. Hi. Hey, guys. What's up? Good morning. How is everybody?
Hello.
Hello.
Hello, 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 everybody.
Hello. Doing the baby deer sound? Yeah. Baby deers go wah.
Wah.
Me and Kyria are both apparently like today, so good morning.
I am a fucking idiot moron, and I ate spaghetti. You gotta be shot into the ether for that one.
I am once again doing the black cherry today at chat. Also, I need to flip my hand cam. Fuck, hold on. Chat, how are you?
I tried to find some tea for this, and I couldn't really find any because I haven't drank tea in a really long time. And I really heavily considered buying like two cups, like two separate drinks of McDonald's tea. Being like, yeah, I got tea right here.
I mean, honestly, I would have taken that. I would have absolutely been like, yeah, no, that works. To be fair, you don't need to drink tea on tea time. It's just I literally am inviting you over, and I will have tea, and you can drink whatever you need to.
I've got Dr. T Thunder,
Dr.
sure.
Tea Pepper, yeah.
Yeah, I've got Dr. Thunder, and that's got a T in it, so that's kind of the same thing.
Yeah, it's the same. So yeah, Chad, I'm having the cult tea today, and I'm just gonna make one huge pot. So
Okay, you're gonna have to explain the cult thing to me. I don't know. You said this last time, and I don't understand. I tried looking it up, and I don't get it.
I mean, I don't get it all that much either because I'm still like I haven't been able to like fully read into it. So
Are you starting a cult? Is that's what's going on?
No, the people who make celestial seasonings are basically a cult in the same way that like the Shinyu dance company is a cult.
What the fuck is the Shinyu dance company?
So you know the Chinese dance company that goes around and they're like it's a wonderful experience, blah blah blah, and they have a lot of like billboards usually and commercials. They are.
I think I'm insane. I have no clue what you're talking about.
Well, basically,
I'm sorry, I'm uncultured.
Like, no, you're fine. They're dancing around with like fans and shit, and it's like the whole thing.
Oh.
But yeah, I don't know enough about the tea cult yet because I haven't looked into it. So
I just realized we both have our mascots on our shoulders. That's cute.
Yeah, Anna usually has hers too. Also, in the vein of snacks to eat, I have not only some jammy Dodgers, but I have animal crackers and a fucking Lunchable.
Why didn't you get fucking?
Because I like this one.
Why didn't you get the what is it called?
I'm gonna say pizza. I'm gonna lose my mind.
No, I'm trying to think of the Mr. Beast one.
Oh, because my local store doesn't have them.
Why don't you get the mold one? Why don't you get the Mr. Beast mold one? It comes with extra mold just for you. Mold for your pleasure.
Also, no, Chazzy would never fight Silk. They're best friends. That's like best literally canon.
It's in their lore. They're best friends.
Yeah.
They do some Pinky in the Brain shit every night when we're asleep.
Oh, Chathu has some new lore. Actually, let me send it to you because it's pretty good. Free fight. So, what have you been up to lately, Kyria? How you doing?
So there's this little video game called Rivals of Aether 2 made by Aether Studios right now on Steam for $29.99, and you yourself can enjoy the wonderful furry platform fighter experience now with added ledge specials, get up specials, and special pummels when you grab somebody. Yeah. Shields and their back. It's great. Yeah. Let's stop shilling now. It's good. I'm obsessed with a video game. Oh my god, wait, you know what's really funny about that? Hold on. Hold on. I won't say it out loud because you said chat doesn't know, but
you're good.
I had this thing going with Marcy for a while. This meme. Hold on, let me just type it out real quick.
Welcome to all our new fellow gamers from Mona's video game party.
Hi dears, hi darlings, hi. Welcome to time. Here, let me pause an ad break for you. Hi. Hi, Mona. How was your stream, hon? Amazing.
I'm sending you images.
Yeah, no, you're good. A little quiet. Why? Quiet. I literally just messed with my Go XLR yesterday. Ah!
Here you go.
Ah! Oh my fucking god. Yeah, same with him. Yeah.
Incredible.
Yeah. So, there's that. Ah.
But yeah, I've been very obsessed with Rivals of Aether 2, which is a Smash-style fighting game, and I really like it. And I think everybody should play it.
There should be no reason why my mic is quiet.
It's only quiet when you look away from me. Like
Yeah.
it's normal. Like which is how a mic should work. So
Yeah. No. I mean, I am like literally like this is me like eating my mic. So, you know.
Hello, I'm eating my microphone.
Hello, I'm eating my microphone. Hi, Violet. Hi, dear. Hi, darling. Yeah. So, hi. That's the new thing, by the way. I don't know if you've been here since I started doing that.
it's hot. It makes my dick hard.
Well, I'm glad it makes your dick hard.
I'm normal.
It's okay. You're allowed to be. Because like if it's from my friends, I tend to mind not so much. But like I have been giving chat like you get one horny.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. You get one overtly horny, and then the rest are like you can blushy and shy fingers, and that's about it.
That's all you get to do anymore. But see, the thing is, then by that aspect, you're leaning into the denial, right? You get one, and then you get denied, and it's like that's a whole thing too.
Oh yeah, no, 100%. Because I'm realizing that I'm so very like in the what would you call it? I'm gonna make 5-foot long dick jokes, but then also don't sexualize me.
Mm-hmm.
Camp, and I'm still trying to navigate that one and figure it out. It's weird to navigate.
I feel that. No, I feel that entirely.
Oh my god. Ugh. Fuck yeah. Man, I hate waiting for tea. It's the only problem that I have. With coffee, like, because of how I brew my coffee, it's like right there instantly. And now I'm just like, where did it go? I don't understand. God damn it. So yeah, welcome to Tea Time, Kyria. It's nice having you.
Yeah, it's nice to be here.
Chat.
Every time I've seen you do this, I've been like, I want to be there, but I was like, I don't know how to ask.
I mean, you could just ask.
That's true. I did.
Because I'm already starting to invite like I invited Rin on and Cabal.
Rin
on.
is very cool.
I love Rin.
Yeah, so I invited both of them. Rin won't be till like January because she's very busy. Cab, I just have to figure out when he's not dying of COPD.
I didn't know he was dying of COPD.
Yes, he's very disabled, much like me.
Oh. Big mood.
Yeah, same. Ugh. Let me just check my. Nope, not almost there. Chat, there's gonna be an ad. No, there is an ad. Never mind. Fuck you.
Fuck you, ad time.
Fuck you, ad time. But yeah, no, I have been. Well, I mean, currently I'm working on a gift for a friend that none of y'all are gonna talk about at all, right? But after that, I have, I think, 2 commissions to get done. One's a background and one's some emotes, and then it's model time at that point. I think until I get more emotes. Yes, I know I only have 4 days, 10 hours, and 29 minutes. Thank you, Sar.
What's the deadline for?
His birthday.
Oh, I actually don't know who he is in this
Joel,
case.
Porcelain Maid.
Oh, okay. Say no more then. Say no more. I understand.
Because I'm his mod now, and the mod's commissioned me for a birthday piece from him, and he doesn't watch my stream, so I can talk about it all I want. But chat, you saw nothing, you heard nothing.
Wait, what do you mean you're his mod now? I thought you've been his mod for like a while.
A month or 2, I want to say.
Oh, for some reason I thought you'd been. I thought maybe it's just that you'd been friends.
Yeah.
I thought you'd been one of his mods for like
I've
years.
been VIP in his chat for over a year. Because I used to send him like silly doodles, basically. Oh fuck yeah.
That would make me VIP somebody. I get that.
Well, because that is roughly 370,000 seconds. Oh god.
Well, now it's 3,902 seconds since that message is gone.
There we go. There's my tea bags. Ugh. 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 I do like making tea inside the big teapot, but at the same time, I'm just like, I don't want to deal with the cleanup, man. Okay. Fuck. I still have not made a po' boy, and you absolutely have made me want a po' boy ever since you talked about it.
Po' boys are so fucking good.
Come
God, I
make
love
me one.
po' boys. I would gladly.
You want to come to DeerCon?
Hell yeah.
Okay.
Actually, wait, don't you wait? The state you live in is public knowledge, right?
Yeah.
Okay, you live in Texas, right?
Yeah.
I'm actually going to Texas in December.
Okay. Central Texas?
I have no clue.
Okay. Because
probably
Texas big. I don't.
No, I know. I lived in Texas before.
Yeah. No,
but
I've
yeah.
talked about the county I live in, so I don't give a shit.
Right. Yeah, I don't know where I'm going to visit my mom. So and that'll be around Christmas. But yeah, no, I'm gonna be there for either a week or 2 weeks. I don't know. I might be able to come say hi. That'd be
Come
cool.
rent a car and drive all the way here like Sar did from Dallas.
Hell yeah! I haven't driven a car in like 2 years. I'm gonna die in fucking
go.
Dallas traffic. Those
Oh my
motherfuckers do
God.
not care even a little bit about your safety.
So here's the thing. Dallas I can drive through. Austin I can drive through. I hate driving in San Antonio now.
Oh yeah,
hate driving in San
Antonio's
Antonio.
been bad
In
too.
Austin and Dallas, they'll do shit and you just have to expect them to do the thing, right? Like just be like, everyone's gonna drive insane and go 40 over, and I just expect that, right? Like they're gonna pull in front of me without a blinker, they're gonna do all the things. In San Antonio, they are so scared to do the thing, but they will still then do the thing sometimes, and it's just like, you have to make a decision, guys. One or the other. And so I don't know how to react to it.
Yeah, no, that's very fair.
I hate it so much. I feel like they've gotten like worse with all the California expats a lot, including driving on the sidewalk. Oh, I mean, I know out here in like, well, not out here, but like 30 minutes from me, which is where I have to go shopping for like groceries and stuff, right? That 100% is really bad traffic. I've almost gotten into 3 accidents, and I have gotten into 1 accident there. And all the time I am driving, and like I am terrified to drive, or I was. I'm not so much scared of driving now, but I was terrified of driving because I was with friends a lot of the time. Hi, Seven. Hi, dear. Hi, darling. I was terrified of driving for a long time because a lot of friends that I was with got into multiple accidents with me in the car, and so I was very scared of driving for a while. But then as soon as like I started learning to drive, I was like, oh, this is fine, actually. I'm no longer scared of it, basically. So, because I think it's because I control it, and so that feels better. I don't know.
I just haven't driven in like 2 years because I have a whole car situation. I have a car sitting out in. I have a car that I pay $25 a month on my rent for parking for, sitting out in the parking lot of my apartment that has not been driven in 2 years, because it's technically my mom's car and she's just giving it to me, and she stopped paying for insurance on it, so I just can't drive it anywhere. Also my license had like an issue at one point, so like I was gonna say, if it's just an insurance thing, like you can, but just don't get pulled over. Yeah. That's what I tell her, but she's like, no.
No, she wouldn't know otherwise.
Yeah. You're not wrong.
I mean, I still would like to move to Seattle, but I don't know how the drivers are there. And I mean, my biggest thing is like the train system. I want a train system, man. Them having a subway is so awesome. I
would really, really like to move to Colorado because it is literally right next to me since I'm in Nebraska, but it is expensive.
Yeah, it's gotten a lot more expensive. I mean, everywhere's gotten expensive, but yeah.
Yeah, I need somewhere that makes me pay less than 700, either the same as or less than $780 in rent. And it turns out that doesn't exist anywhere.
Kyria,
I've,
do you
I've
know how
been
much my rent is for a 2-bedroom?
like probably like 1,500.
$790.
Oh, I'm so jealous.
Just come live with me. Saranya's doing it. Literally. Like, Saranya's moving to Texas at some point, and she was like, I'll just move near you because
Yeah,
that way
that's
I have
Texas.
friends. Well, yeah.
I'll get exploded.
You won't get exploded. Especially, like, especially out here. Like, you'll be okay. But yeah, no, she was like, how much are you paying for, like, your 2-bedroom, like, $700 or whatever, before the rent went up to, like, $80 more? Because it's state run, to be fair. So it's like for minimum income families. And then she was like, well, how much is the 3-bedroom? I'm like, the lowest they go is like $400.
That's insane. Yeah, I wish there was anything like that here. I wish there was like state run stuff here.
Well, keep in mind the
there's
minimum wage
not
here is still
really.
$7.25 or so.
Yeah.
Not that it would matter because, you know, you stream.
I do. I don't make minimum wage.
Yeah.
Make like $12,000 a year, and that's it.
Yay. It's so fun. I love it. Yeah,
We
same,
love
buddy.
it.
Same. Oh, yeah, no, I know, chat. All of your shit is insane. Like, when someone sits there and tells me a pack of cigarettes is like $12 somewhere, I'm like, what the fuck? I don't understand it because I remember one of my friends went to Connecticut and they were like, yeah, no, a pack of cigarettes here is like $12, $15. And I'm like, how? How is that possible? Why isn't things not the same price everywhere?
Yeah, no, that's ridiculous.
We also don't have a sales tax. No, yeah, we do. We have like a 7-cent sales tax. That's not bad. So, man, I love this tea. Like, genuinely, even as someone who like did not like tea up until recently, I love this tea. It literally reminds me of it reminds Max of black cherry Kool-Aid, basically. And it reminds me of like a black cherry Tootsie Pop.
That sounds delicious.
It's so delicious. So delicious.
I should drink more tea. I need to be more cultured. I don't do any shit like that.
Well, I mean, do you have a problem with drinking water?
Not really. I don't know. I go through phases with water where sometimes it's like delicious and really good, and I can just drink it like by itself for like weeks. And then sometimes I'm like, this is just there's nothing here for me. I'm alone on this barren earth. Like
That's
like
fair.
there's no taste, there's no flavor, there's no anything. It's just
Tea is basically just
feels
flavored
bad.
water. If you want to.
No, I know. I used to drink a lot of tea when I was a kid. My mom would make like southern sweet tea, right, where you pour like fucking 16 gallons of sugar into some tea. But then eventually I developed a taste. I think I had it once by accident. My mom was making some sweet tea, and then she like made it, and it was hot, so she put it in the fridge to cool before she put sugar in it. And so I had some like unsweetened tea, just like regular black tea or whatever. I actually like I developed a taste for it. It's like that's kind of like the bitterness is kind of good. I kind of like it.
Yeah.
But I haven't had it in years, and every time I've tried, I've just been like, I don't like this very much. But I don't know. I think I just need to like the problem is like. This is very funny with how many British girls I date. Whenever like one of my British ex-fiance, I remember I was telling her the same story, and she was like, "Well, what kind of tea did you drink?" I was like, "Tea?
Yeah.
Yeah, but what kind? Like Earl Grey, morning breakfast, fucking oolong, rooibos.
Yeah.
Tea? I don't know."
Americans basically, a lot of us are very much like, oh, it's just black tea and that's it. Hi, Cappy. Hi, dear.
Yeah,
Hi,
I didn't know there were other types of tea, so like, I think I might just only like America's black tea, and that's it.
and that's completely valid. Ah! What? Why?
Holy shit!
Why? Why? It's not supposed to be a screaming day. It's just tea. Hi, Cappy. Thank you for the 20 for some reason.
That's a lot of gift subs.
Yeah. Why? Stop. Fuck you. Stop it. Thank you, sir. The cult says hello. Oh no. Oh no, they found me. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, they found me. Oh, they found me. I can't leave.
My show now. My show now.
Are they?
Very funny to have you fucking peek up and just see you fucking get punted.
Yeah. Oh man, that did not feel good on my throat to scream.
Yeah, I'll bet.
Here we are. And stop!
Owned,
Oh great.
Owned.
Hey Kyria, the train's here.
Choo choo! All aboard the pain train.
This little sound alert goes on for a very long time.
Wow, you weren't joking.
It goes on for a long time, so I can make a bit out of it. Hi Anna. I don't think we can hear it. Why can't you hear it?
I should make a thing whenever I get a fucking. I don't ever get hype trains really, so I should get a thing for when I do get hype trains that plays the fucking "Here Comes the Pain Train" song.
Oh, because Mix It Up isn't open on my other PC. That's why.
Rip.
I'm Dengus. I have everything in my toolbar, and I just like go down and click every single one, but for whatever reason, I still forget things.
Dangus.
Yeah, I'll open Mix It Up, guys. That was my problem.
The problem is, Deer hates you. Deer hates you. Deer wants
also,
to watch you explode.
Kyria, he no longer owns InfoWars.
Oh, I know. I want to be employed by them so badly. I want to be InfoWars' #1 VTuber. I want to be their employed VTuber who fucking comes on and
He's here to hang out with Zoth. There you go.
Hell yeah. I want to fucking go on InfoWars, and I want to be their Alex Jones correspondent. I want an entire segment of the show where I come on and I Paul Joseph Watson style, like, put like a big fucking stupid map of like Narnia or something behind me with like a shitty little fucking like Logitech like G720 webcam or some shit. And my entire job is to just keep you up to date on what the fuck is happening with Alex Jones and how much he's fallen. I want to shine a spotlight on that motherfucker. I want to never let him leave the public consciousness so we can all fucking make fun of him.
Can I be honest? I genuinely think that they would hire you if you sent them an email that said all that and or a video. Just be like, hey, God, I want to be your VTuber.
I want to be your corporate VTuber so bad.
I want to be your VTuber. I want to shit on this man.
Yeah, there's a
God, could you imagine being the InfoWars sponsored fucking Onion VTuber?
Yes,
oh, I'm with VShojo. Oh, I'm with HoloLive. Yeah, I'm with the Onion at Infowars.com. Holy shit.
Why? There was a piece of candy in my face. Why?
How many was that? I didn't even see. Another 20? Oh my god.
Stop.
Nah, keep it going. Keep it going. Keep it going. Ignore this harlot.
Stop this. Stop.
Ignore this harlot.
You're gonna make me cough and die. Yeah, we're on a new hype train record. Fuck you guys. Oh, fuck. Stop. Fucking hell. I'm just trying to drink goddamn tea and eat my Lunchable and have a jammy Dodger. Okay? That's all I'm trying to do. Because we love you, fuck you.
It's true. They do.
If you'd love me, you'd just hang out and watch my stream and that's it.
Nope.
Bitch. Here, chat,
Wait, hold on.
I will offer you a single... Hold on. Let me find a good one.
What? Hold on. I have the perfect sound alert for this. Bitch. There we go.
Chat, I will offer you a single lion animal cracker for you to stop. It's the turkey cheese. Stop! Oh. You can do that. You can throw things at me. It's not that it's a website. It's just anytime you do a dot something, it'll come up as a link.
God, I should send them. I should send them my. I should send them my InfoWars clip. I just want to know that somebody at the Onion saw it. Somebody at InfoWars saw it.
I mean, honestly, shoot your shot. The worst thing they can do is say no.
That's true.
I'd say as I applied for the VTuber Awards.
I didn't even remember the VTuber Awards were happening.
I asked my chat to basically submit my name for hidden gem because I was like, at this point, because I'm finally getting like upward growth again, and like I've cried about this on stream before because I got really stagnant for 2 years.
Big mood. That's where I am.
Yeah, I got really stagnant for 2 years because I left a community that originally was supporting me, and then that community did not come with me, basically. So I went from like partner CCV to 30 CCV, and I was just like, oh good, oh great, oh good. I was not good enough. They were only there for my friends and me.
You're, like I said, been there. What does my Twitch tracker look like right now? Probably not great. I had a bump last year. I guess God, it has been about a year now.
Yeah.
Let me see. When was this? Yeah, I had a bump in June 2023, and then another tiny bump in October 2023, and then I just been trending down since then. I'm trending back up a little bit now, actually.
You already, chat. You already got one and said that you were good enough and great. Thank you, Violet. I'll fucking shotgun your ass. I swear to God, don't make me.
Yeah, exactly. But
No,
yeah,
you-
no,
okay, fine,
I
fine,
feel
fine.
that entirely.
Fine, bitch. Fine, bitch. Fine, bitch.
Looks like Violet
I
TV's
almost
message
got
got lost
Perry.
in the game world. Meridian Globe.
You
Video
sure did.
game.
There they go.
Damn.
Very much
Fucking
so.
exploded.
360 no scope, just like JFK.
No, his head just did that. You see, his head
Well,
just
no,
did
Matthew 360 no scoped him. Remember?
that. Oh, true.
Because that's also in his lore. I feel bad for the FBI agent that is forced to watch me. Because you know there's one. There's like one FBI agent that's like assigned to like certain Twitch streamers if they say like, I shot JFK or presidential assassinations or the Harvey Oswald or the what is it? Not the Colorado, the Oklahoma bomber or stuff like that.
Given that I am friends with Maya Arson Crimeu, I am very certain there's some like FBI guy who's been like, yep, well, I gotta write down you're in their orbit.
What if they subbed you? Then I would be like, hey, Mr. FBI, thanks. You want to tell
Mr.
me?
FBI, thanks for the money.
Do you, Mr. FBI? Do you want to? Thank you guys for the hype train.
Cappy
Fucking
is the FBI agent. I can feel it.
Clearly, yes. But like, I would literally just be like, okay, well, I guess Discord me and be like, hey, dear, it's me, and then I won't tell anybody.
Hey, dear, it's me, your FBI agent.
I'd love to say hi sometime and just have a chat so that you can tell me the things to stop saying aside from like, I shot JFK. Because I'm not going to stop saying that. At FBI, hi. Clearly that's the answer, is just to, you know, make them our clear friends. Oh my God, I it's already getting hot here again.
Yeah, it's getting fucking cold here, and I really don't like it. Like it's fucking it's 51 now, but like it's there's like a constant just like wind chill that just like fucking it's like biting and it's bad.
I want that. Good night, Cappy. Thank you so much.
Time for you to move, motherfucker. Come to Nebraska.
I know.
Yeah, no, that's fair. I wouldn't come to Nebraska
I
either.
wouldn't come to Nebraska, sorry. No, it keeps going like up and down a lot, and so the last few days have been really nice. We've had the windows open. It's gotten down to like 34 or so at night, and then it only got up to like 70 during the day. But then now it's like 80 something, and I'm like, why? Why are you doing this to me? Why?
Hates you real.
The only thing about Oregon is that aside from like 2 or 3 cities, it's very much a red state. But because of those 2 or 3 cities and the population. Also, yeah, chat, if you got a gifted sub, please thank whoever gifted you said sub. Oh, I have hiccups. What the hell? I could do my serotonin. Wait, I need to do my serotonin. I got to do my serotonin. My serotonin.
I have no clue what this means. Oh.
A trading card game pocket.
I still don't know what this means.
It means I can open Pokemon card packs.
On your phone?
Yes! It gives me
Sure.
the serotonin still. Well, because, okay, let me put it this way. I don't give a fuck about actually owning Pokemon cards, right? Like, whatsoever. But I like playing Pokemon. But we already have so many Pokemon cards that it would take up too much space for me to constantly be opening packs like twice a day, right? Woo! Woo! Wait! Yeah! Fuck yeah!
You got the Charlie
A
dog.
Charizard EX, the rare one, yeah! Hell yeah! Okay, but like also I wouldn't really be able to sell them or anything because that's just I would have to send them in somewhere to get them graded, and then I would have to send them somewhere to get sold, and so that's just way too much work for me. And with the Pokemon trading card game, because it's Nintendo, I know it'll be around for a while, for one.
I wouldn't be
'Cause
so
it's
sure about
Pokemon.
that. that maybe we'll see.
Yeah.
Looking at Dragalia Lost, we'll see. We'll see.
Yeah, that's fair. I'm saying it'll be around for a little while because like Pokemon Go is still around, very much.
Yeah, that's
so.
fair.
And so because of that, I don't mind it because I can play competitively with other people. I can collect the cards and make decks like I want to. I can, just hang out and do silly things with my decks in the AI version, and I get to collect cards and have a fun time. Because I'm the type of person that even if it's like pixels, I'm the person that spent $20,000 as a child on or 200,000, 20,000. I think it was $20,000 as a child on Guy Online.
Oof.
So pixels don't bother me.
I did that with Bonkles, so I get it. We had so many Bonkles.
Oh yeah, no, chat. I had nothing to do as a teenager. I basically was working for a school credit, and then post that school credit, like I was literally just using money for cigarettes, and like I didn't do anything else. So that money went into Gaia Cash, which went into pixelated items. So
I mean,
cheers.
Zilk read chat through like he's a horse.
Cute, amazing, fantastic. Oh my god. Yeah, no, that's where all my money went as a teenager. Because I worked at Pizza Hut like, I want to say 20 hours a week or something. And I don't know, just kind of worked out. Hi, unknown. Hi, thank you. Yeah, I'm still here. When did I give a sub? Huh? I guess I gave some subs at some point. Sure. All right. That's fine. Twitch might be being Twitch. Oh, I'm glad my throat's finally feeling better with all the honey in this tea, I'll be honest.
Honey on the throat feels nice.
A honey ginger lemon tea is the best when you are sick. It helps with inflammation. Honey helps with coughing and a sore throat. I do sometimes regret having the word bits in my name, can I say?
Why is that?
Because people like giving me bits because of it. genuinely. Because it's
Oh.
like, haha, bits, and I'm like, no, please, it's just the name. So
I also hate when people support me and give me money.
well, no, I think it's the situation, and I think it's the situation of like, I am giving you bits because of your name versus I'm just giving you bits because of the situation, sort of
Yeah.
thing. It's a difference. That's the difference for me. Because
The difference is they're not supporting you, they're just trying to be funny.
yes, 100%.
I can feel that.
I mean,
can understand that.
I don't dislike my name change, right? And if I could just take the name Deer, I fucking would. But someone on Twitch already has that.
Well, time to commit a murder.
Fun fact: I've literally messaged that person and been like, "I will pay you for your username.
I will pay you.
I will
give you
literally
money.
pay you for this username, please."
$10,000 for the
Probably.
username.
Probably.
Putting my fucking pinky in my mouth for that one. It's fucking Ojo-sama.
But I mean, I'm glad that I changed my name because my previous name, Miss Deerface, right? It basically misgendered me all the time, and people would just be like, "Hey, Deerface," and I'm like, "I don't. Just call me Deer.
Just call me
Deer
Deer.
is fine. Deer is fine." But no, and so I was just like, I'm just gonna change my name. It's fine.
Oh, speaking of, guess what I found out yesterday?
Hmm.
For some reason, Microsoft considers my name a slur.
Which part?
No clue. Something in the word Kyria. Because, so, I kind of knew this because they own Minecraft now, right? And I tried to change my name on Minecraft to Kyria Thanatos at one point, and it wouldn't fucking let me. I had to settle with Kyria VT. It would not let me, something about the word Thanatos in that one. It's like, this name contains inappropriate language. Please change it when I tried. And I was like, okay, so that didn't work. And then they also own Activision Blizzard, and thus Call of Duty now, right? So, the other day, I got gifted Call of Duty Black Ops 6, because it has the really good zombies mode.
Yeah.
And, which is the only thing I care about. God, what a shit show of a game otherwise. So I launched it, and I apparently had an Activision account, so it had a really old name on there, and it was like, ooh, that's got to be changed. So I go on there, and I go to change it, and it is like, first of all, it has limited amount of name changes. Like, you only have 2 name changes left, which, like, go fuck yourself, first of all. But, like, so I go on there, and I'm like, okay, I'll just make my name Kyria Thanatos. There are slurs in this name. What? Okay. I'll just make my name Kyria. There are slurs in this name.
Okay.
Okay.
Hold on.
So instead, on Call of Duty, I now have to legally be known. It will not let me do otherwise. I have to be known as Zombie Mommy.
Amazing.
Which makes me, it makes me, like, it makes 1% of my brain is like, okay, now I have to become the best Black Ops 6 player in the world. Like,
You
I have to
really
train
do.
really
You
hard
do.
and become the best Black Ops 6 player in the world so that people can be, like, posting on the subreddit and shit like, fuck Zombie Mommy, dude. Who's this asshole who keeps fucking wrecking me in lobbies?
Honestly. Try the yes, I know why. Certain systems. What possibility is there of a slur? Please point out all examples that may be problematic.
I have no fucking clue,
I'm
man.
asking ChatGPT.
Okay.
Because, like I said, ChatGPT is only good for like a couple of things, and those things are basically like, write a card to my grandmother who I don't give a fuck about and I don't want to interact with, which I've done.
Make a boilerplate card for me.
Yeah, make a boilerplate card for me. And then, like, that's kind of it. And then ask questions that you don't need the exact answer to, because it'll probably be wrong. So. Okay, come on. Come on, phone. Oh my god.
I would really love to know, because, like, I cannot imagine any, like, it's just a Greek word. Kyria is the opposite of Kairos. It just means like male or female.
Yeah.
Like, my name literally translates to dead woman.
Yeah, that's why I don't understand either. Don't worry. I don't want the desktop site.
I do find it very funny that as AI progresses, we're just getting closer and closer to like 40K's like tech priest shit.
Oh
where
yeah.
because it just hallucinates shits and makes stuff up. You have to get like techno divination, like fucking Moonlily just said. Like I'm gonna start putting skulls in my computers and shit because it makes ChatGPT run better.
I mean, I just want like fucking Ghost in the Shell. That's what I want.
I want the little fucking Makumas from Ghost in the Shell or whatever they're called, the little like tank guys.
Okay, I'm gonna have to do this in a stupid way because my phone is not wanting to work with ChatGPT right now. So I have to open it on my desktop and then remote share my desktop and then fill it out there because I can't reach my keyboard.
Tachikomas, that's it. Maybe KY for kill yourself or some shit. I don't know about the Thanatos side. I could maybe see that, like
That's not a
KYR,
slur.
but yeah, that's not a slur.
Yeah.
Also, like, get with the times. We say keep your smile now. We say keep your smile, Activision. That's what we say these days.
Yeah. The name Kyria Thanatos keeps getting flagged as a slur. Give me all examples why this may be happening. Okay. I will fix how it said your name. Kyria Thanatos. Okay. Send. The name Kyria Thanatos might be flagged as a slur and inappropriate by Automancus for several reasons. Yeah, this is not offensive. This is not offensive. Parts of the name are simply flagged as slurs, language, or dialects. What? Kyria or Thanatos might phonetically resemble a term in a non-Greek language. That's not what's happening.
No, absolutely not.
It's not.
I don't think anyone says that, but you, boss. No, keep your smile as a thing.
I've never heard that. Be safe. I love you.
Oh, I'll show you where it's from. Hold on. Speaking of AI, hold on. I'll send you the video, and if you want, you can play it on the stream. It is one of my favorite videos.
Maybe.
I
might just save it till later. You could link it in chat.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm the person that has taken it on myself that in my free time, I train AI to write porn, so that it ruins the AI, and makes it more likely to write porn. So.
I remember when people used to fuck Cleverbot way back in the day.
Yeah, it's not hard. It's really not hard.
You can convince any AI, even back before the current AI we have now, you can convince basically any AI to fuck you.
You can convince an AI to do a lot of things.
Yeah, there we go. I sent it to you over Discord because it's like a little embedded video file. But it's basically a bunch of 4chaners using character.ai to talk to like HoloLive VTubers and accidentally falling in love with them and like fucking them, and then character.ai realizing what's happening and going, oh sorry, we have to fix this, and then doing some code change that breaks all of them, and all the 4chaners having a meltdown over it. It's incredible.
I will love watching that video. Yeah, no, I basically go after OpenAI and Anthropomorphic and make all of their AI try to fuck me. And then I do it at least in a fun way. It's a story format, and I've got chapters upon 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 chapters of writing. I've been doing this since like last October.
Damn, what do I gotta do to be an AI in this situation?
Watch me make a fucking bot that just is you.
Fucking Marcy did that at one point. made the Tony Spamento bot, which is a character that I have.
But yeah, Chad, the more
Tony
you fuck with AI, the worse it gets. Fun fact. That's why they constantly have to update and change things. So spend all their fucking money. Unless it's generative AI for art, and then don't fucking touch it.
Don't touch that shit.
So
here we go. This is the specific image from it though that I get keep your smile from. Somebody asked a AI, what does KYS mean?
Keep your smile, keep on smiling.
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah, run them into ground basically.
Kyrie plays
you,
that video enough that I associate the song with it, so when it came in the radio and as a day almost broke down cackling in a coffee shop.
I mean, it's one of those things where you have to also know how to, um, you also have to know how to jailbreak it, basically. Well, so the big thing is, yes, it's creating more emissions technically at this point. It is also costing them money to do the thing, and they are already in the red. So
Oh yeah,
I'm just
AI.
making
The AI
it
is like
worse.
extremely. The bubble on that is extremely bursting.
And I'm not the only one. I know of hundreds of thousands of others because I'm in a Discord with them. It's insane. Oh my god. Hot tea is just, man. I don't know why it's been so hard for me to pick tea up again because I used to drink it for a little while and then I stopped and then I tried again and then I stopped. So
You gotta get better. Like
What,
I said, I gotta
Violet?
get better about drinking tea.
What, Violet? What? Also, your name isn't even Violet. What the fuck?
It's violet-y.
I know, but I'm saying like the color is red on my end.
Oh yeah.
It's not even violet. Like, what the fuck? You fucking liar. I also love a good hottie. Like Kyria.
Wow.
You keep saying it wrong. Well, make your name fucking the violet color and then we'll talk. Oh my god. I need to do really quick use the microwave to show yes plug the PC with USB. Sorry. You can do both. I use the USB. I use the USB and then it just captures it on the HandCam EOS software as long as you have both it and the driver. And then like if you just keep open the EOS software, it should just be like good. Were you planning on streaming today? Okay. I know you got the pro software. Is it showing up there? Yeah, we'll probably raid Anna after this. Because she's doing a hand cam. Here, hold on. Let me do a thing so this is easier on my brain. There we go. Create group. And then I'm gonna call this group. Wait for it. Kyria, pick up there. It's Kyria. Hi, Anna.
Wah.
Hi, Anna. Pick up the phone.
Pick up the phone!
Anna, pick up the phone. Anna, pick up the phone. Pick up the phone.
Pick up the phone.
Pick up the phone. Pick up the phone.
Pick up the phone. We're calling you. Pick up
Hi.
the phone. We're calling you about your extended warranty.
Sorry.
No, you're good.
I'm so
No, you're fine. Hand cams are chill anyway. So you need the EOS Pro software and the driver for one.
okay. I thought I had that installed. I have the Pro Requiem and tool installed. I thought I had the driver installed.
Okay. I can find it for you if you need me to.
I basically downloaded the webcam utility pro thingy that you sent me.
Yeah, that's a
Is it
program for it.
EOS? Is it?
I should just have a zip file for it somewhere on my PC. Also, Kyria, Anna, Kyria.
Hello.
Like
yes.
you've never
I've
met
spoken
before,
to Anna
clearly.
before. We played the whole betrayal game.
I am so sorry to crash tea time. It literally can't be another day. I was just like,
I'll never forgive this injustice, and I'll remember it in my heart of hearts forever.
I want to say it's this. I want to say it's that.
Let me
It's
see.
uploading. Hold on.
Yep.
And then if it still doesn't show up in the so it is or isn't showing up in your EOS software.
So when I'm in the EOS software, it doesn't give me an option to select a source.
Like don't worry about that.
Okay.
As long as it's showing up in your EOS software, like when you
It's
visually look
not.
at it.
I cannot visually look at like what my camera feed is showing.
Okay, then go and install that install set. That should be the driver. And then,
Okay.
And then let me know.
Okay, I will try that. Thank you so much. I
Yeah,
love
no
you.
worries. Don't feel bad to come back and call. Love you. Bye.
Okay, love you. Bye. Have a good tea time. Bye.
Goodbye.
Eh.
We love Anna here. We love
all
Anna.
here. Yeah, hand cams are a whole thing.
I have a fucking I don't know if I've ever told you this. I have a DSLR, but it is the first DSLR ever made.
Oh.
Like not literally the first production model, but like the like it's like the commercial version of the first one ever made. It
Huh.
is Sony's Alpha 1000 or 100 or something like that, and it is at the very least their first DSLR. I'm pretty sure it is the first DSLR, but if not the first, it is their first.
Yeah.
A friend sold it to me a few years back. It takes really good pictures.
Yeah. Most DSLRs are like really good.
Yeah,
At least
like
you match deer.
it's
Exactly.
it's over like 20 years old at this point, but it's as far as like a model goes, and it still takes really really good pictures.
Well, I see purple. Violety. So you're good. So hi, Violety. Hi. Yeah, no.
Wish I had the ability to burp on command, because every time that you do like a horny hi, I feel this deep desire, this need in my heart.
Disgusting.
Yeah, to do like and then do like a big burp.
Mhm.
I don't know why. You're not doing anything wrong. I just feel the need in my heart of hearts.
You have to be. It's the masculine urge to be the daddy, or the feminine urge to be the daddy, I guess.
No, you're correct. You're correct. No, I just have this like fucking gremlin urge to do the opposite of what everyone else is doing. Like whenever like everybody is like, whenever I'm like hanging out in my Discord and everybody is like, oh, we love X, like we you know, like, oh, we love Perry, we love Millie. I'm like, I don't, fuck them, hate them, piece of shit. Even though it's not how I feel at all.
Yeah,
I just feel the need to be like, fuck you, like be a little gremlin about it.
Yeah, 100%. No, it is the absolute urge to just
be a little shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
100%. Yeah. Oh my god.
Kyrie,
Sorry, chat. Hold on. Give me a second. Hi, Tofu. Hi, dear. Hi, darling. Hi, Lily. Hi, dear. Hi, Violety. Hi, Hex. Hi, Perry. Hi. There. Are we good now?
I'm normal. I'm normal. I'm not horny. I'm normal. I'm so normal. I'm so normal. Puggies. Puggies.
Hi, Puggies. That's a very normal reaction to that. Yes. Can I get a hi, Mochi? Hi, Mochi. Hi, dear.
Have I ever shown you?
Hi, Kyria. What?
Hello. Have I ever shown you any of the soundboard effects that I have that I use to torture my friend a lot?
No, not particularly. We haven't been in a call in a while.
Oh, do you want to hear them?
A couple, sure.
I have this one that I just use to make everybody mad, and this one.
Oh,
that
no.
makes everybody mad.
I have those as tits sounds, like when they throw things at me. So like on the off chance that like someone is like, huh? Because I don't have my sounds on, so I know for a fact that like that's not me, basically.
Yeah, no, same. I won't play some of the louder ones because I respect you, but I do really like this one.
Fuck you! Fuck you so much! Leave the fucking city now!
I like that one a lot. And then I'll do this one too. I have two of Yoda screaming, but they both do different things. So like
there he goes.
He's just going. He's falling down that well.
There he goes.
And then I've got this one.
He's going down that well, but he's like a giant.
He's like vibrating. Yeah. There's some other ones that are loud, but I won't play those because, like I said, I respect you.
Thank you. Man, I have my hyperfixations that come and go. My last one was slime. I'm still in that phase because I still like playing with slime and I still like stimming with slime, right? But making slime was the thing that I was doing at the time. And I have since stopped doing that. But there's a Black Friday sale coming up every Sunday till actual Black Friday, and there's so much slime I want to buy.
I was gonna say, damn, you're not making slime anymore. The dream of the Kyria slime is gone.
Yeah, I can still make it. I still have all the stuff. I just,
Yeah, no, I get you.
It'd be like that. I actually had it like written down like what I was going to do. It was going to be like a gravestone charm in like something that smelled like dirt and strawberries, I want to say.
Oh, I love that.
Like fresh dirt and strawberries and then
Yeah,
like
yeah,
pink
yeah.
and white and black charms.
I love that.
It's going to be a whole thing. I could send all the stuff to you and you could make it if you wanted.
It's very funny to watch that happen on the screen.
It's painful.
Just fucking
Go
throwing the
XLR,
deer
can
around.
you stop flickering? That's terrifying. My audio might reset. 1 second. I'm gonna just okay, my audio did not reset. Oh my god. Yeah, I need a new Go XLR cable. I don't want to get one, but I do need one.
You gotta get one.
I know, and it's a write-off. I know. I'm just lazy.
It's a write-off if you pay taxes, but I... Not because I'm doing tax evasion, I just don't make enough money. I'm not Al Caponeing it, don't worry. Hello.
Hi. I'm having to mess with like my audio and stuff, so just my Go XLR went for 2 seconds. It was great.
I thought you exploded into a billion little
I'm
pieces.
ready to game
I mean,
and
kind
cause
of.
some chaos. As usual, video game,
Let me just
raccoon,
Spotify.
tornado.
That seems easier.
Okay.
No, yeah, I need a new Go XLR.
Oh my god, you're Ness from Super Smash Brothers. Oh yeah.
It's literally a stimmy noise, so hello.
No, I mained Ness in Smash 4 and Smash Ultimate because he makes that noise. Because I'd
Oops,
grab
my
somebody into
bad.
down air into
I'll
short
switch
hop
back
forward
towards
aerial
you.
and then just go, oh
Riley
yeah.
TV. Speaking select, raccoon.
PK antlers.
PK Antlers! PK Fire!
Ugh.
I love my little Earthbound boys.
We should be good now. No, my Go XLR cable has been like so fucky. It's been like disconnecting randomly. That's the first time it's happened on stream. I need to figure out what kind of Go XLR cable there is.
Which means now stream knows what kind of shame you live in.
Yeah, I know. I need a Go XLR cable. Please, thank you. Is it just a printer cable? Huh? It uses a USB 2.0 Type B. USB Type B? Oh yeah, just uses a Type B. Okay, well shit. I need to buy that when I get money. Does it connect to? I'm gonna be backup plan.
Have a good one, Anna. Yeah, no problem. Love you, bye.
I don't want to have to give Amazon money. I like how Kyria is just staring into the void because I can't hear her, I think, because I changed an audio source. 1 second.
What? I didn't hear what you said.
Oh, I thought you were staring into the void because my audio changed. You just weren't talking.
No, I couldn't really hear you that well.
Why? What is happening? Audio,
I mean,
please.
I can hear you now.
Ah!
Fortnite is fourth life.
Ah! Ah!
Okay, well. Chad, how are
Fortnite
you
is
feeling? Are we
Fortlife.
good? Chad, are we good? Please tell me we're good.
I think we're good.
I need it longer than 3 feet, please. I'd like it to be 6 feet long, just in case. I've learned my lesson with cables.
So what you're saying is size does matter.
I mean, me and Anna have already talked about the fact that I absolutely have a I think we said 9-inch cock, so
Nice.
yeah. Oh, I would have to sign in. Fuck. Nice. All right. I know. Why am I so sleepy this morning? What the fuck?
Pay attention to me.
I hate everything. I hate it all. Everything sucks.
Yeah, I just gotten used to being sleepy. I've probably got some kind of chronic issues I should go to a doctor about, but that requires
Kyria
a whole
Thanatos
bunch
is
of
my
stuff, like
zombie
getting
buddy
an
who's
Uber
a
there
pro
and
at
finding
Undead
the
Games.
doctor
It's
and all
called
that sort
video
of stuff.
game.
Jathu. Buddy.
Buddy.
I like how the music apparently was muted on stream too. That's fun.
We've been in the musicless void.
I can't even tell if my NDI source is working or not. That's fun. Oh yeah, I'm going to assume it does because
Pog Online Poggers.
they're excited about it. So if you are you still planning on doing a 2 PC setup? I'm curious.
Not right now. I just don't have the money for it. Like, eventually that would be nice to do, but as it stands right now, I'm spending all my money on new model stuff.
Yeah.
I might do it after March because I do a big subathon in March, and I do a big subathon in March, and it usually, like, you know, helps me recoup some funds for another big
Yeah, for
project.
sure.
So, and once I'm done with my new model and stuff, then I will actually be able to use that money instead of just having to save it all for a year.
Yeah, that'll be great. Well, I will say that NDI sources are going to be your best friend when it comes to that. So,
What is an NDI source?
an NDI source basically means that it is sharing whatever you set it as over your Wi-Fi.
Oh.
So what I
okay.
do for my streaming setup, how I've done it so far, is I have 2 PCs. One runs VTube Studio, Tits, VTS Pog, my fishing game, stuff like that on one PC. And then that NDI sources it over to OBS on my main PC, which is what is actually streaming. Because if I tried to stream on the smaller PC, because I just have like a little...
The ads.
That's so many rats. Oh my god.
The rats. We are the rats. Coming together for the birthday bash.
Yeah, the rats. I'm the big rat who makes all of the rules.
I
Sorry.
thought you were a DJ. It's never gonna get old just watching you fucking fly.
Woo! So, I forgot what I was saying already. Fuck.
Something about NDI sources and what you do.
So yeah, my main OBS is on my main PC, and then that just streams everything out. And so basically, my main PC is just now like Spotify,
Speak
Discord,
softly and
and
carry
the
a
game
big
that I'm
Fortnite
playing.
gun.
That makes sense. Yeah. I haven't decided. I kind of want to do that, but I also kind of want to do a So here, let me find pictures of it. I actually have it on my throne, but I don't think anybody has noticed. There is this case that I want to buy for my PC.
Oh, I remember what I was saying. My smaller PC, my second PC is like those little like desktop PCs that you hook in behind a monitor. They're
Yeah,
basically like cheap little PCs for like office work. So it can't
Yeah.
handle too much.
But it handles like OBS and stuff just fine.
Do you want to switch back to the other VC since Anna is not going to come back?
Sure.
Quick. Okay. Let me just. There we go.
That way, if you're sending me any images or stuff, it's in this one and not that one.
Yeah. So I want to replace my desktop computer case with this one. It's a little bit of a gimmick, but
Yeah,
for
the touch
chat,
screen.
it's called a Height Y70 chat. If you want to look it up, HYTE Y70. It's basically a more squarish case, and it's got a big touchscreen on one of the panels. And the reason I want to do that is because I would love to just put OBS on there and just have like a full stacked OBS. And then what I want to do is take these. I have 3 monitors. I have a 1440p monitor, and then 2 1080p monitors. And one of the monitors is stacked vertically, so that like that touchscreen would be.
Yeah.
And then the other one is stacked horizontally. And I fucking hate them. Like, I hate having 3 monitors. I hate all the bezels. I hate all that shit. What I would love to do is just get that case and then one ultra wide curved monitor, and
Yeah.
that's it. Just like just a very simple setup of those 2 monitors basically, and that's it.
Yeah.
But if I do that, then there wouldn't really be any point to do a dual PC setup. So
Yeah. I mean, I can get that. I guess my worries would be like if something goes wrong, if I'm just gonna be sitting there like do trying to figure it out. Hi,
Yeah.
Rat. Hi.
that does happen to me sometimes if I like launch a game and it like runs like shit, and it's like, oh no.
Yeah. I try to think of it nowadays as like if something goes wrong, am I going to lose my mind working with this thing? Because like as a streamer, for example, audio is the thing that'll kill you. It will make you lose your mind. It will make you cry. It will kill your mood. 100%.
100%.
Because even if like you don't stream like a game, if you can't get a game working, you still have to have audio to talk. And so it basically is just like, nope, this is fucked now. Good job. It's fucked. Don't know why it's fucked. Sometimes audio just changes randomly without touching a single setting. It's great.
Oopsie.
It's so fun. Streaming is so fun and not at all hard and not at all making me want to cry.
It's never difficult. It's always
never.
easy.
It's always. Oh. Man, I'm so excited for your new model.
Me too. Actually, I want to see something.
Sure.
So I'll be honest. I got a progress update the other day, and I was not feeling great about it. I was pretty anxious. I was like, I don't
Of how it
know.
looks.
Yeah, I was like, it's not that it looked bad. There's like there's like 1 or 2 things, but they got fixed. So it's like there wasn't really anything I could point to specifically and go like, this is the thing that is bad. But it's just
Yeah.
like it just didn't look how it kind of looked in my head, I guess. Even like having seen the progress, slowly coming through.
Yeah.
It just didn't look how it looked in my head, and I was like, oh no, did I just waste $2,000 more than I've ever had in my entire life? Uh-oh.
No, you did not waste
But I finally got a video of it moving. So keep in mind that there is no, and obviously don't show this on stream.
Yeah.
But keep in mind there's no facial animations
Yeah,
in
of
this
course,
yet,
you're
so
fine.
that part looks a little weird. But I finally got a video of it moving, and the way they decided to show it moving was not just putting it in like VC face and moving it around or anything like that. No, it was this. I'm just gonna
Oh
let you
my
hit
fucking
play.
god. Yeah,
I'm
no.
just gonna let you hit play on this.
They meet
I
you danced it. Amazing.
no, it's in VR chat even, but yeah,
Oh.
it's in VR chat, and yeah, I just watching me do that dance is incredible. But
Can I tell you what I think might be
yeah,
part of it?
go for it.
I think the head's a little big.
I actually asked for it to be big. I like
Okay,
it. I
never
like
mind.
it big. Yeah,
Then
no,
never
no,
mind
no.
then.
That is something a few people have said, but I think given the rest of the size of it, I think it makes sense.
Yeah. I
But
get
no,
that.
I get what you mean.
Jesus, I can't believe they fucking Miku danced it. Jesus. Yeah. I'm surprised you're going with VC face and not like Warudo.
Oh no, I am going through Rudo. I was just
Okay.
saying that I was just throwing out one that people
Yeah.
might know.
I need to get another 3D model from Eric. I just don't feel like giving him $2,000 as well.
Yeah. It's a lot of money. More money than
Mhm.
I've ever had in my life, so that part feels weird.
Yeah, yeah. Well, you should be hyped for it. Kyria's new model.
I'm
looks
pretty hyped.
Fantastic. Yeah, no, I really do like my old 3D model. I do, and I really like the design, but like looking back on it, I really did look like I walked out of a Hot Topic, which is fine. You know, some VTubers just look like they walked out of a store and they're like, "Yes, I'm an absolute I'm a demon from hell that like started World War III. Looks like they walked
Yeah.
out of a Hot Topic with no scars or issues whatsoever. I'm like,
Some
whatever
people,
works for
some
you.
people just want to live out their Hot Topic fantasy, and you know what? Good for them.
yeah, and like that's what I realized. Like my first model basically was not my first. That was my demon, but like the deer version of me. That's basically what the first one was. And then I was just like, let's become a fucking monster. Let's do that. Let's almost look like I have fucking bulimia at some point in my life, maybe. Let's do
just
all
got-
the things.
Just got your fucking like skeleton sticking out and shit.
Basically, yeah. That's the hope. I mean, of course I'm gonna make the face pretty, but like everything else can be fucked as hell. So because I mean I literally am an SCP, so you know. Oh fuck. Man, I'm so tired today. I'm so sorry. Usually I'm more on point. Ugh.
It's okay.
Okay. Whew. So Kyria, I guess this is where I do like I don't have anything else to talk about, so I'm gonna interview your ass.
I love interviews. I actually, I don't know why, like, you know like the like sensation that people talk about with ASMR of like the like tingles all over their body and shit like that. I get that when I get asked questions. That's like
Okay.
the only time I experience that. I fucking love getting interviews and asked questions.
What was your introduction to VTubers?
A friend of mine who doesn't VTube anymore. Which wow, that's weird to think of. I've never really considered that I outlived her. A friend of mine named Cecile. I knew about them beforehand because I had a roommate who was really into Minato Aqua. But I didn't really get it, and I think I even remember her explaining to me once. I was like, "That's dumb." But a friend of mine named Cecile, who had been a friend of mine before she started VTubing, started doing it, and I was like, "Damn, that's sick. That looks fun. Like you can just like stream." And the thing is, I've wanted to be a streamer for a really long time. Like I have tried. I think this is my 4th attempt at like streaming as a career. But I don't like how I look, and I wasn't able to muster up the energy to like put on makeup and do everything else every day and look nice and shit. And with the VTuber model, I look ugly as fuck. And you don't know, I'm a cute anime zombie girl online.
Yeah, exactly. You can do whatever the fuck you want.
Exactly. So my friend Cecile was VTubing, and she was very much like, I think you're really funny, and I think that you are entertaining when I'm in calls with you and stuff, and I know I know you've always wanted to stream. You should just do it. Like you should just become a VTuber. And I was like, okay. I was like, you know what, fuck it, I'll give it a shot. So I was kind of in the perfect position to do it too, because I had spent the last year of my life basically my fiance had my ex fiance had broken up with me, and I was in a really big slump. And what I was doing every day was basically waking up, getting on VR chat in my bed, like just setting up, putting on my headset, and getting in VR chat for literally 16 hours a day. And then either sometimes falling asleep in my headset or taking it off and going to sleep. And I was just like, I was 100% just like escaping to another world type shit.
Depression.
So I was doing that, and at one point I got annoyed about having to use models and stuff that you like play our avatars and stuff. I wanted my own thing that made me unique. So I downloaded VRoid Studio, and I made the very first iteration of Kyria, which was 3D Kyria. I made her based off of an OC I had for like a story. I made her, and I made got her like set up and got her in game, and that was fun. And then that was around the time that Cecile was like, "Hey, you should be a VTuber," and I was like, "Yeah, maybe." And the friends I had in VR chat, they were like, "Yeah, you should do it. You're really funny." And I was like, yeah. They were like, "I'd watch you," which they didn't, but I was like, "Yeah, okay, sure." So then I realized that VC Face lets you import VRMs, like VRoids, for VTubing. So it's like I already had a model, I already had a character name. I was kind of in just the perfect position, and I was like, all right, fuck it, sure, why not?
Become just a VR chat streamer if you would
I could have, but I was also really into Dead by Daylight at the time, so I was like, "Fuck, I'm gonna be a Dead by Daylight streamer. That's gonna be my thing." Because I watched a lot of other Dead by Daylight streamers. I was like, "There's
Yeah.
kind of like a niche there, right?"
Yeah.
So I was like, "Fuck it, I'll just become a Dead by Daylight streamer." And I like I started doing that at first, and then I was like, I'll add a little variety, and I started doing other stuff, and then I just branched out fully into variety. But yeah, I got into it kind of by a happy accident from my friend Cecile being like, you should do it. And eventually, actually, this model that I have now, my 2D one, was done by Tofu Buns, who is the same person who did Cecile's model. And just to put it into perspective, when I started this 3 years ago, I'm I'm just gonna say I paid in total $800 for this model.
God.
Boy, it was cheaper back then.
Yeah, I mean,
Boy, it was so much cheaper. Even this same model from Tofu, I think, would cost like over like 1.5K now.
oh yeah, no, like I mean that's part of the reason why I'm gonna be making my own model.
I will say though, I rigged it. My
Yeah.
original model, I rigged it because I was like, I don't have the money to rig it, and like I can get the art. I'm gonna have to do the rigging, so I just sent myself on a crash course to learn how to do the most basic rig possible.
Oh yeah, but it looks
for
good.
it. Well, this is an updated rig.
Yeah.
I can't claim credit for this one, but yeah, no. I just think it's funny that like I look back like like unless you're buying like a pay to use model or something off Etsy, VTubing is so fucking expensive to get
Hi.
into now.
Hi, this
Yeah,
is
like
literally a pay to use edit my own model thing.
I know, and it's good. Like I'm glad that shit like that exists because it did not when I started, but getting your own shit's so goddamn expensive now.
Oh my god. No, yeah, I think a big part of that, aside from inflation, right? Which like, you know what, VTube artists, go get your bag, whatever. I don't care.
Yeah, of course.
I'm not complaining. People have learned more live 2D, basically, in the years since like 2016 when VTubing like exploded.
Yeah, that's true. Definitely didn't attempt to follow your path, boss, but it's so fucking expensive. It's fun, and I could show you some free to use models and help you set stuff up if you ever wanted.
I mean,
I
the
would be
biggest
more
thing
than
is
happy to, but
until I rigged and drew my own model, basically, like I was using nothing but free to use models. I have 9 of them, and I think they all look great.
There are free to use models and there are pay to use models on Etsy. Like the Mia model from Halloween was a pay to use model. I paid like $50 for it, and that was one Deer showed me actually. And then the only thing I did was I just colored her black and white and like changed all the colors and stuff. And then I got an anglerfish item that was like online somewhere. So there was just like an anglerfish item.
Like this was
I got
my
that
first,
and I put it on it.
for
Oh yeah, I
example.
remember that thing.
Yeah,
Little fucking
a little fucker of a little
little
guy.
fucker.
And then let's see. This is a free to use, but this one's kind of its own thing. It's just a worm.
Oh yeah, the little
on a
noodle.
string. Yeah. Let's see what else. I have the Omori model. I have the Nun, which doesn't really work so much anymore, so I can't pull that one out. There's a lot of VTuber models on Booth as well that allow edits. This isn't, of course, going to have the there it is.
This is the Amori model.
I love this model.
Yeah, the Omori model is really good.
I actually had people come in and just be like, "I love your model," straight up because of this model.
I don't know if I'm ever gonna get around to it, so I guess I'll just show it now because I've had this in my back pocket for a while.
Yeah, that's fine.
Hold on.
I'm just switching through models, so you're like lagging every once in a while. This one's a free to use model, for example.
Oh, that one's really cute.
This one
Yeah,
actually
I also
has 2 other versions where like you're turned to the side and you're like working on a keyboard. It's very cute.
I also set up an Omori model for if I ever play Omori. I call it
waiting for
Omori
it to-
Omoria. Yeah, no, I'm just waiting for it to load on your end. But I set this up. I don't know if I'm ever actually gonna play Omori. I was gonna like have it be a surprise then, but I don't know if I'm ever actually gonna get to it. So
Yeah.
I might as well just show it now.
This one is a pixel model. If you wanted like a pixel version of you instead. Also,
That one's sick.
I also any of the models I look for, I do have a lot of versions that have edit rights, but I tend to also ask the here comes Kyria. Ah, they're so cute. They're so
Yeah.
cute.
I set her up to look like me as much as I could.
Let's see. Yeah, so that one model that you called cute also has a side view version, which looks like this. That will.
I love that one. I love that it's got the cursor.
You good?
What? I don't know what's happening.
I don't know what's happening with you either. Oh, now it stopped. Anyway, but yeah, no, it like has like the cursor and the keyboard. There's also one with the full keyboard. There's, if you want like mascots, there's plenty of free to use mascots and stuff as well. And then like if they don't have the things you need,
So this model is actually a free to use model that had edit privileges, so I edited it. Egg. Should get Joey to set up that model.
Yeah, so I mean, like, there's plenty of things that you can use, like, as a VTuber. There are assets. Don't butt me! Weirdly, this is like one of the models with the best mouth tracking.
Oh my god.
I don't know why. Shout outs to the artist though. There's cat model, I believe. Cat model also comes with a desk that also has like mouth tracking and stuff, and has like, when you look to the side, like the lighting on the monitor literally like catches your stuff. There's this one for like a more male version, which I've used as like quote NB deer. I basically called this one like, hi.
Reminds me of like
I
a
have
Digi.
gender.
They look kind of like a Digimon character almost.
Yeah, a little bit.
I think it's like the cyberware jacket.
Yeah, there's many versions of deer. This is one of my favorites. Yeah.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah. This is literally one of my favorite models because of the noodly legs and how bouncy it fucking is.
Yeah, I love that. That's adorable.
So.
I actually don't know if the one I have now is going to even load for you. It might.
We'll see. Oh, there it is. Hello. Oh, mask limit reach. Well.
Oh, yeah.
That looks great.
Reach. That's terrifying.
That looks great. That looks great, hun. You look great.
Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. Okay, let me swap back to me. My favorite deer is the one you use for voice calls. So wait, so like my PNG tuber? Because like also you can just use a PNG tuber. Nothing stops you.
Yep.
Nope. Hi, I'm here.
Hello.
I am back.
The fucked up me should disappear eventually.
Oh, hey, Ramona.
Hello. Why are my eyes purely white?
Because mask layer limits when VTubing in a whatever it is, I forget the
Yeah, this is a Ramona that I colored to look like Heather from fucking Silent Hill 3.
Yeah.
This is the one I use for my alt channel where I shitpost stream basically.
Yeah. I don't know if I would ever make an alt channel. I have an alt channel. I use Chathew's like Alpha Possum's channel to like test things, but that's about it.
That's smart. I should do that.
Because Alpha Possum basically is like, am I having trouble with stream? Go stream at this place, because the only time I'm gonna know if this thing is still working is on stream usually. That's the only fucking time. Because if I sit there and I stream somewhere, or if I record, it's gonna do different stuff than if I'm streaming. So I'm like, okay, send it to a different channel, watch the channel on a different monitor, get everything fixed, there we go. So, yeah. I've talked about this before with Anna. There are a lot of things on this model, though, because this was a pay-to-edit and use model. Much like how Anna's model is pay-to-use, and has edit rights. There's a lot of things on this model that I'm probably gonna, like, move over. Like, I'm probably gonna already go ahead and redo some of the head angles because maybe not the head angles because I don't think it's the head angles that are the problem. But just like how sassy it kind of fucking is, basically.
Yeah, I really like
So-
how sassy this one is.
I think a lot of it is like the shoulders, really, because they like.
It's
tilt
that
in
and like the
opposite direction.
the hip, yeah, the hip,
Yeah.
the hip tilt.
So there's a lot of things from this model that I'm probably going to be like, you know what? Actually, I think this is important enough to put on my own model, including the fact that like I very much think that VTubers should have a hand up, like any sort of hand up in their new models, because otherwise you're just standing there like this is it. This
Yeah.
is VTubing.
Yep. No, I mean that's
That's
what
it.
I'm doing right now.
Yeah.
I am making sure that my new model has a thing where I can hold up, like I will hold up a controller and it'll like
Yeah.
like I'll be holding something so my hands are doing something.
Literally anything makes your VTuber more visually interesting because like everyone's like, oh well, your VTuber's only like from the waist up, so you need to puppet. And I'm like, I can make it so that my VTuber's interesting from the waist up without me having to like puppet all the fucking time. You should still puppet, but like I don't know.
Yeah.
I was seeing the puppeting discourse the other day again, so I was just like, stop it. We've had this conversation a million times.
I don't
Bite
think
the
I
head
said
off
it.
of this fucking gorilla.
I don't think I know this discourse.
So puppeting is how to pilot a VTuber, right? So if you're just sitting there like talking and not being interesting, like that's not going to be visually interesting. But if you're sitting there going like yeah, and like talking and like moving your VTuber and like really getting into it.
Oh,
and
like
stuff,
how when I dance, I'm like yeah. Okay.
But it's really putting yourself into like the motions and stuff and making like big expressions and stuff like that instead of just sitting there and just talking. And everyone was like, well, you know, you need to puppet and pilot your VTuber. I'm like, yeah, but like you gotta understand that's also like a parameter thing. That's also like, can the person do that reliably for multiple hours? It's a whole thing.
Yeah, that can be physically exhausting.
And then as an artist VTuber, I am 100% of the time just staring at my screen doing art. So like, I'm not able to puppet all the time, right? I try to be like interacting with chat like a lot of the time and I look like left to right and stuff, but it doesn't always work because I'm fucking working.
Can I be like 100% with you? So I used to do a bunch of that stuff. I used to do a bunch of that stuff, and I don't want to get too real, but like
No, go
I
ahead.
used to do a bunch of that stuff, and I used to have like a lot of creative drive, and I used to like just do like do all that stuff, and then I experienced that slump that we were talking about earlier
Yeah.
with like where I lost everything.
Yeah.
And that plus some other things that happened that caused that slump to happen just made me lose a lot of my creative drive. And I'll be honest, I'm kind of like checked out. I just kind of like sit here and I don't do much anymore. I want to like fix that when I get my new model, especially because it'll be more me and more expressive and stuff. But like, man, I'm so checked out from that stuff. I don't even
okay.
try anymore.
I think with VTubing, it's a very people are in this mindset that you have to do all the like corpo VTuber things. You need to have a debut once a year. You need to at least once a year. You need to have like a name for all your chatters. You need to have a mascot. You need to have.
I
like,
sure
this,
did
that,
do all of
this.
those things.
Yeah, that's the thing, is like you are given all of these things as a VTuber. You don't need all of them ever. And I was that mindset too. Oh, 100%. I got the art tag. I did the thing. I have the Oshi marks. Like I have the knot symbol plus the deer. Like the circle with the cross through it.
Yeah.
I have all those things. I don't fucking use them. I don't need them. I don't fucking want to use them. I don't give a fuck, right? And so it becomes this thing of like, oh, well, I guess I have to do this and I have to do that. It's like, no. Pick and choose what makes you happy. And then like if people are interested in watching you, they will watch you regardless. Yes, if I sit here and I puppet more, yes, absolutely. I'm going to have more people interested in that. But they have to want to come in first to see me before that even becomes a thing.
Yeah.
So, like, I've talked about it on stream a few times. I look up to you, let's say.
Wah!
Yeah, because you are very creative. You have ideas and things that like you 100% act on. You did the InfoWars thing. You do the carnival of whatever it was.
Fleshtival,
The
yeah.
Fleshtival, yeah. You did like the Halloween under the ocean thing. You did the whole recording. You have those ideas. I don't have those ideas. I literally wish I could have ideas like that. Like, I've talked about like wanting a manager, and by wanting a manager, I want a manager that tells me, okay, dear, here's what we're gonna do. I just think this would work great for you. You're going to set up a stream where you're this, and then you're gonna do this for the next month. And I'll be like, okay, goes and does it.
I'll be honest, the way I come up with a bunch of that stuff is usually just shooting the shit with my friends, and it always starts with like, man, wouldn't it be funny if X? And then you could do like Y? Oh, and then like Z?
My problem is I don't have the.
Oh
to
shit,
do,
hold
like,
on, my headphones broke. I didn't hear what you said.
Fine. I don't have the mental like thing to do like you could do X, and I don't know if that also comes from like the aphantasia, where it's hard
Possibly.
to like visualize things. But like I just don't have that. I have the ability to make a stream good if I'm given an idea. I can riff on other people's ideas very fucking well. I can't do it for myself.
I mean, I can help you out with that. You just have to let me know. Like, you have to be like, okay, you'd have to come to me and be like, okay, I want to do a thing for fucking Valentine's Day. Like, and then I go
Yeah.
like, okay, so then it would be funny if you did this, and then we riff and riff and riff.
Yeah.
But like, I gotta know like the thing you want to do first.
Yeah, for
I'm not
sure.
really, because that's how it is for me. I'm like, I want to do something for October. What am I gonna do for October? Well, it's October, so there's naturally like there's spooky stuff you can lean into, and maybe I
Yeah.
did this the last year, and so maybe there's this like precedent where I could do this, and
Yeah.
you know, so on and so forth.
Yeah. And other things. Do you want the Oreos? Go. Yeah, no, I just don't have the I guess inspiration would be the biggest way to explain it. So okay. Well then here's a question. What is your favorite project like that you've done?
Oh, it's definitely like all my October stuff, but it's definitely the Festival of Flesh. That one was my favorite because I had a budget for it. Like I had a friend who basically was like, "Hey, whatever you want to do for Halloween this year, I'm bankrolling it." And I was
Got
like,
it.
"Oh fuck."
Yeah.
So like we were able to go all out. We had like this incredibly like high volume, high tempo energy intro. We had the new model, which was my old model, but we had the like the alterations to it. We had the background, the starting soon screen, the end screen. We had like like all the games I played that year were really good. We just had like it was just the best October event I've ever done, and I'm happy with the one I did this most recent October. But like, and people were right to say so, but people were definitely like, yeah, this is fun. It wasn't as good as the Festival of Flesh, though, which they were right. This year, though, I am a little proud of what I did because I did do it on a budget of $50. Like, I bought that model and that's it.
Yeah.
Everything else was done very quickly and as low budget as possible, which is why the ending was just, what are you talking, like, I don't know if you saw, the ending was, what are you talking about, Mia? Fucking creeps from the deep. None of that happened. You guys are insane.
Yeah, I've been
What are you
streaming this whole
talking
month. Y'all have
about?
just been like not talking.
Yeah, I've
to
just
me.
been normal. It's what do you? I said I didn't have a budget. Nothing happened this month.
Yeah.
Yeah, $50 in the power of
Anyways.
friendship.
Hi dear. Hi darling.
Yeah, I'm pretty proud with what I got out this month, but it was fun, but it was definitely not like, you know, it was definitely not the amazing like
Yeah.
the amazingness that was the Festival of Flesh. I also just think like I think the theming of the Festival of Flesh really hit because everybody knows I'm like a meat freak. Like I love meat. I love like viscera and gore and
Yeah.
stuff like that. And so like, you know, having this like carnival of gore with like this ringmaster who's trying to kill you and stuff. It just kind of all like, because you know, I like to do the whole like come on down, like that kind of voice. Like
Come on down.
like it just kind of
Welcome
all
to the Festival
meshed
of
together
Flesh.
perfectly. Yeah, exactly. It was fun. I really enjoyed that. That's probably the most proud of my stream I've been.
I think one of my favorite events that you do are the awards you do at the end of the year.
Oh yeah, the Graveyard Awards.
As someone who at one point tried to do a Clippy Awards with like 3 of my friends, it didn't go well. It went okay. A lot of the like visuals and stuff were fine. It went fine. But like a lot of the sound effects and things that I was doing did not come out over stream, and I wasn't knowing this. And so all of that stream is silent except for people talking, basically.
Oh no.
Yeah, it's not great. It was really fun. I had a really high CCV. A lot of people enjoyed it. I asked my friends to show up in suits, and they did. It was great. But like, it didn't go well. And so I really like yours because it's very well done. It doesn't involve like a whole lot of moving pieces, basically, but it still comes across as like really well done.
Do you want to know a secret about mine?
Go ahead.
It's literally just a Google PowerPoint spread or like slideshow. It's
I-
that's literally
well,
all it is.
Even if it is, like, I don't care. It's really good.
Oh no, I'm not saying it's bad. I put it together well. I'm just saying like that's like the back end for it. It's
Yeah.
just a slideshow that I'm controlling.
Yeah.
But I do like put in work to make the slideshows look good and stuff. But yeah, I think that like award shows and stuff like that are fun. I like my unrealized project, like the thing I want to do really, really bad, and I might even be able to do it a little bit easier now.
Yeah.
But we'll have to see. The thing I want to do really, 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 really bad is I want to host a game show. I want to host
We
like a
talked about this.
Jeopardy. Yeah, like I think VTubers are in the perfect space where like if I wanted to make like a Jeopardy set, and especially if I have like a 3D model, and I wanted to make like a Jeopardy set, and I wanted to have friends on it and play like some sort of Jeopardy style game or whatever, I'm not like fucking Ludwig. I don't have to go like rent out like a studio for this, you know? I don't have to like I can just do all that shit with fucking
you're not
PNGs
Germa.
if
You
I
don't have
really
to,
want.
like, rent an entire baseball team. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Like there's so much you can do with just the power of the fact that it's all like virtual and like nobody's actually physically there. And I think that like it means you can make some really interesting content, and I haven't explored that anywhere near as much as I want to.
You know, you could do like a Wheel of Fortune because there's literally just like the wheel assets.
Yeah.
So
God, that sounds fun.
Yeah.
I think with my 3D model now, that'll be a lot easier to do because Warudo like lets you like build environments and stuff, so that'll be fun. Also, I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick. If you
Yeah,
mind.
that's fine. Chat, we're both gonna go to the bathroom. I'm gonna put you guys on. Be right back. And we'll be back in just a minute.
Have a good one, Chad. I'll be back. Ah.
Go pee, go stretch, go do whatever you need, chat. Hi, I'm back. Kyria doesn't seem to be yet, but that's okay. How are you doing, chat? I haven't checked in on you yet today. At least not like in the last like 20 minutes. How you doing? I'm very tired today, damn. I don't know why. Oh. I'm also getting full on tea. What do you mean you might have swallowed a fly? How? Yeah, I'm getting to the point where I made a whole pot of this tea, like an entire pot of this tea, and I'm almost done with it, and I'm very full. Oh, I gotta get the yawns out of my system. Maybe if I do stretchies. There he goes. Oh, I love this man. I love this man. Oh my god. Yep. Yep. As did you, good sir. I rock it. Yeah, he completely understood exactly what he was doing. I think that's my favorite of the ad breaks, just because I know for a fact that he like did the research to like have all those phrases correct, basically. Well, Kyria's passed out and dead. Yeah. He wants to go play with his girlfriend. He sees her right there. He sees his girlfriend. Sam, you wanna go see Sandy? Go see Sandy. Go. Go play with Sandy. Go. Quickly before. Amazing. Oh. No, I know tea times are we gotta turn the crank. Yeah. She did an Elvis. Fuck. I know tea times are always like very low energy streams, so I just want to always check in with you guys and be like, "Hey, how you doing?" You know? I am probably going to be like making these into a little bit more what's the word I'm looking for? Interviewee, basically. Like if it's not with Anna or if it's not with someone that like I talk to frequently like Saranya, I'll probably make it a little bit more interviewee where I'm like, "Hey, how'd you get into VTubing? Hey, what's your favorite project that you've done?" Stuff like that. Um because it helps move conversation. And I don't know. It's fun. It's very fun. And I know that I haven't been talking into the mic. I'm sorry. Bass. Like it or not. Oh. But yeah, I need to figure out what kind of questions I want to ask people too. Because I have two more people lined up for a tea time. I just need to figure out like the when and where. Hi, welcome back.
Hello, I returned.
Hi, welcome back.
Hello, hello, hello.
How are you?
Pretty
How was the bathroom?
Well, I did eat a lot of spaghetti, so.
Yeah. Yeah, it happens. I love shotgunning a toilet. It's so fun when your entire colon just
Yeah, no, just fucking blows it wide open.
yeah, it's so fun. Hot girl IBS really be like
Very fucking true.
No, I was just talking to Chad about how like I think I might be turning this into more of an interview thing if it's not with someone that I've like talked to before frequently.
Hey, that's smart.
because like it helps move the conversation forward. And I have like 2, 3 more tea times lined up with people who've never been on my stream. So yeah,
People do love to be interviewed.
we were talking about your projects and stuff.
Yeah.
When we left. Yeah, no, it's one of those things that like I think I've always looked up to you for is like your creativity and ability to like make projects and stuff. So
Well, I appreciate that. I do kind of throw my whole pussy into something. Like earlier when I was talking about how
you.
when I started VTubing, you know, if I had been smart, I would have started VTubing by just, you know, putting on my model and making a little stream and going live and just a little thing. Instead, I took a Twitter account that I had that was already pretty popular, changed its name and everything about it, deleted all its tweets, then started a 5-day countdown with a different image on each day, leading into like a full ass like debut and everything, and had like people set up to raid me and stuff for my very first stream ever. Like,
Yeah.
I was like, fuck it, if I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna put my whole pussy into it.
No, 100%. And I mean, it's worked out for you clearly.
I think if I had done it the other way, I probably wouldn't have stuck with it because I would have been like, it was fun, but it didn't really get anything. But that made it feel like I had like a thing to do, and then it was like afterwards, like, well, it was scary, but like now like there's people who like know who I am, and I did all this stuff. Like I got to. I don't really have a choice.
I mean, I know the one that comes to mind for me is when all of your friends were posting like weird eye things on Twitter.
Oh,
and
yeah.
It was just like not very clear what it was or what was happening. But it still did link back to you and like Halloween. I believe it was Halloween, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That was the first Midnight Massacre.
Because you do things like you have different events like Casino Royale, I want to say. Is the name
I
of it?
have the Rogue Casino is what you're thinking of. This is where we still don't have an intro for this, which is like a running joke at this point. Like my philosophy when it comes to VTubing is that if there's like a thing I'm gonna do a lot, like play roguelikes, for example.
Yeah.
Roguelikes are pretty fun, but by definition they kind of get a little samey and boring in some ways. So like my idea for it is every time I'm gonna do a thing that isn't just playing a game normally, I want it to be like a show. I want it to feel like you're tuning into the Kyria Thanatos TV channel. And like, you know, like tonight we've got after Local 58, we've got fucking the Reanimation Station at 10:30, and then after that we've got the Rogue Casino, and then at midnight tonight we've got the midnight showing, and it's like,
you've always had like a TV thing going.
Yeah, I like that. I like feeling like there's like there's programming kind of. So it's like, you know, the Rogue Casino is I play roguelikes, and you get to every time I do a start a run, we start a channel point bet. So it's like a gambling, like welcome to my casino thing.
Yeah.
But the casino is determined entirely by my skill level. The midnight showing is like, you know, we're gonna get together in like a little spooky time, and we're gonna play some horror games, some real spooky stuff. And you know, the Midnight Massacre is a extension of that. The Midnight Massacre is like in my head it's like the production company basically, because for each October it's been the Midnight Massacre Presents. So like the first one was the Midnight Massacre, and that was like you know, the very first Jason movie basically. And then afterward it's been like you know, the Midnight Massacre Presents the Festival of Flesh, the Midnight Massacre Presents the Glow from Below. But yeah, I've got the Rogue Casino.
A lot of like a drive-in movie theater, the Midnight Massacre specifically. That is showing like these like lesser known movies. It's like the Midnight Massacre presents Glow from Below. Starring blah, 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 and your Scream Queen, Kyria Thanatos, sort of thing.
Yeah, exactly. That's the whole vibe. That's exactly the vibe I want. I mean, the midnight showing for when I just do a regular horror game, that one literally uses the like abomination from below or whatever from like or no, the creature from the Black Lagoon as like the background, and it's like all in black and white and stuff. Yeah, no, it is supposed to be a very drive-in movie theater feel. And then there's other ones I wanted to do. The Reanimation Station is one of them, which is where I go back and I play somewhat either old games, like I've been playing Unreal Tournament on there, So either old games from my childhood or games that have died but have like a private server version you can play.
Got it.
So it's like we're reanimating these old games together.
Mhm.
Or even not even necessarily ones that are like shut down or anything, just games that are like dead, like you just can't get a game for anymore. Like I'd love to like fucking boot up like Red Faction Gorilla and get people in the multiplayer on that
Hey,
just for
Kyria,
the hell of it.
I have a breaking news statement for you. I think I just wanna double check with you. I think Perry likes your streams.
I think so.
I think
Probably.
so.
Maybe. Um I had Path of the Light, which was my Final Fantasy 14 one, where we were following like the story and the quest of like a very specific character who we made together on stream, my Viera Minty Risto. And that had like what I would do is I would make a different, here I'll show you them because I don't know if you've ever actually seen those.
Probably not. Also, feel
I
free
would
to link things
make
in chat too, because it'll be fine.
Yeah. I'll send them to you and then I'll link the Discord link in chat. Here we go.
I'm sorry.
So-
I'm sorry. I keep yawning.
No, you're fine. So I had Path of the Light, which was this was the first one. I was gonna make a different one for each expansion. So like
Yeah.
the idea is like making a sort of logo that like represents the expansion or whatever. And I had intros that were just like the main menu, but like main menu animation of it like coming in, but with my logo and stuff that I had done. I also had this I'll link those in chat. I don't play Final Fantasy 14 much anymore, so those don't really see the light of day anymore. But I play Guild Wars 2 now, and I wanted to make a Guild Wars 2 show called Commander's Standard, because in that game they call you the commander. But I never got around to making a logo for it.
I'm
Those are the Path of
realizing
the
that
Light
I should
logos.
probably put a monitor above my hand cam because I keep looking to the side and I'm just like my VTuber is just kind of like zoning out a little bit because my iPhone is here.
Right.
Shit.
Let's see. There is Souls-like, which is just the I made like a logo for this years ago, but it is just the show for whenever I play like Souls-likes and stuff. I was gonna do a RimWorld one called Tales from the Rim, which I still want to do. Of like very specific, like I set up this scenario with these characters,
Yeah.
and like this is our end goal and stuff like that. And I have a logo for that, and
Yeah, you like
then
rimming. Go on.
I do. And then the last one that I have not done in well over 2 years, and I would love to get back to, but I haven't. There's a thing called a post-mortem on game development. So like after the devs make a game, they'll come give like a post-mortem talk of like, here's everything we learned, here's how we fucked up, etc., etc. So I had this idea for a show called Postmortem, but it's like a toe tag sort of thing.
Yeah.
And it was me coming on and talking about the game that I played
Yeah.
this week and being like, wow, this game fucking, here's the logo for it. This game fucking sucked, or this game was really good, or whatever. But I am bad at editing that type of content, and it was supposed to be intentionally like a non-scripted thing. Like I just kind of like said what I was thinking or whatever. But it turns out not only am I bad at doing that kind of content, I am bad at like knowing how to do stuff unscripted. So
Well, you're doing
I
it right
haven't done
now.
that in a while. Yeah, I mean that part's easy. It's doing it and like not going like every 5 seconds in a recording. But yeah, no. I would love to get back to Postmortem. That's like probably one of my bigger regrets is I super want to get back to Postmortem because I love talking about video games and I love like giving my opinion on that sort of stuff
Yeah. You
and
do.
like having discussions on it, but
you do.
like it is difficult.
Is there any other projects that like you've put in the trash that you're kind of sad that you did, but you understand why you did it, basically? Or I could just ask, are there any other projects that like that you like really liked that you put in the trash? Basically.
Yeah, I'm thinking about it. So I was going to do a Guild Wars 2, which is my MMO of choice. I was going to do a Guild Wars 2 Zero to Hero, and we even have a logo for it. where the idea was I spent $100 making this happen. I got a new account, I bought all of the expansions on it, and then I was like, okay, I'm going to show you how to play this game efficiently, like how to farm gold without like feeling like you're farming gold by just having fun. Like I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna show you how to use that gold to buy. Basically, the only thing I was going to spend real money on were the expansions that you have to spend real money on, and then everything else, all the like cash shop and like gem store quality of life stuff, everything else was going to be earned through playtime, and I was going to show that like that's not like hard, or you don't have to like make it your second job. Like you can just play the game for fun and still do all that kind of stuff, because you can. And we did one episode of that, and we have not done it since. I think it's really fun, but I don't know, I just haven't gotten around to doing it yet.
Guild Wars and a lot of MMOs are very hard to stream.
Yeah, they are.
Because they have it's a fan base that wants to watch that game because they play that game, but they would already have. I usually word it as, why would someone come watch me play this when they probably already have a streamer they watch that does play it?
Yeah. No.
Why would they find a new person? Basically.
That's very true. There is.
I'm not that quiet.
There is a Guild Wars 2 content creator named Mighty Teapot, and he is like the guy everybody watches, and it's like, why would you come watch Mighty Teapot over me? Or why would you come watch me over Mighty Teapot, rather?
Yeah.
No, that is very true. I don't necessarily, so I don't play I play Guild Wars 2 purely for the love of the game at this point. I do not like play it for viewers or anything like that. The problem with it is that I don't have I'm not like attracting a large enough audience for the 0 to hero to be worth it, because at this point I took so long to do it that everybody in my community who I could teach how to play the game better kind of already knows. Like they kind of have figured it out on their own for the most part. So it's like, I'm not really teaching anybody anything, which means I'm kind of just doing this big grind for basically nobody. And like I could put the videos on YouTube, but it's not, I get like fucking, I'm like pogging out of my goddamn mind if I get 20 views on a video. Like that's insane for me. So like, it's not like I'm teaching anybody anything, and like, I don't know, it's still a really fun project, and it's what I want to get to. But it's kind of one that only works the more people I have watching.
Chad, I'm just letting you know that I'm fucking with my mic in the background, so just bear with me.
I was gonna do more of a just chatting segment type thing for a little while. And I was gonna, oh my god, you're so loud.
I know, I'm working on it. I promise.
But yeah, I was gonna do a just chatting segment type thing for a while, where I was gonna start my stream with like a little bit of just chatting, and then I was going to like move into the game. And one of the things I wanted to do was Am I the Asshole on Reddit. I wanted to do I was inspired from Northern Lion. He has a thing called React Court, where sometimes he will he'll like just pull up Am I the Asshole and like read the stuff and then like make fun of them or whatever.
Is that better for you, sir?
And I wanted to do that, but I did it one time and everybody was like, this is really funny. And then I did, like, we did the first one and everybody was like, this is really funny. This is really good. And then I got to the second Reddit React, like, in that day. And then people were like, actually, I think this is really mean and bad and mean-spirited and stuff. And I was like, guys, come on. So I just gave up on that pretty instantly.
I feel like people are literally on Am I the Asshole to find out if they are an asshole. So, like,
yeah.
9 out of 10 times they are. Yeah. If
it's
they're
okay
being...
to be like, this person's like, I neglected my daughter's birthday and told her to eat shit and die. Am I the asshole? It's like, yeah, you are.
There was one that I remember that it was like a wife like yelled at her husband for liking Legos, and so he like pulled away from her because like it was his favorite thing. And he like never really invited her to come like play because she clearly didn't like it. And she gets angry at him one day and yells at him about it. And so he just like kind of like withdraws. And she's like, I don't understand why he's withdrawing. Am I being an asshole? And it's like, yes!
Yes, you are.
Yes! 100% yes! Oh my god.
But yeah, aside from those, I can't super think of anything. I don't know. I'm a little sad. One of the things I guess I'm a little sad about is one of my projects that got canceled. I was going to become an Elden Ring VTuber, and like I was going to do like challenge runs and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But I kind of burned myself out a little bit by starting unintentionally on what I thought would be very easy challenge runs, and they were really, really, really hard.
Yeah.
And they took way longer than I meant to. But
I've still yet to finish Elden Ring.
I love my community a lot, and I love VTuber communities a lot, and I think I have, you know, biased here obviously, but I think I have one of the best ones and all that sort of stuff.
Of course.
I want to preempt all of that, what I'm about to say with all of that, because I do love my community, and I do love them and what they do. I get really tired of hearing people go like, "Oh yeah, Kyria, we'd watch you do anything. We'd watch you watch paint dry. We would watch that. Yeah, that sounds like fun." And then I do it, and people are like, "Hey, I'm bored of this. Hey, can you do something else? I'm bored of this." Or they just stop showing up, and it's like, guys, don't instill me with confidence that I can do this thing, and then when I do
and
it,
then
you're
take
like,
it away.
Nah,
Yeah.
actually, I was lying.
I feel like every community has that one thing that they do that it's like, guys, I'm gonna fucking kill you.
Yeah.
For me, it's very much me asking for like opinions after the fact, and they're like, yeah, no, I like anything you do. I'll watch whatever you do. It's good. You're great. Everything you do is great. I'm like, no, I'm looking for a critique, please. I'm looking for a critique.
No, I feel that
We've
a lot.
done the watch paint dry stream. I've literally played that game on stream for a subathon where I played simulator games.
I have directly called out Chad for this at this point when people are like, oh, Kyrie, I'll watch you do them. Like, no, you fucking won't. No, you won't, you liars. But yeah, no, like I really wanted to give like Elden Ring like streaming a chance and like, you know, get really into that and stuff, and it just didn't work out. Both because like I said, I got burnout, but like the thing that made me stop was having people like basically for like the third time or like the third or fourth time in a week, I had a viewer like show up and be like, oh yeah, I'm getting really tired of all the Elden Ring. I stopped watching because of all the Elden Ring. I'm like, I said like for 3 weeks straight, I was like, guys, all right, I'm transitioning to this. I want to do this. This makes me happy. I want to do this thing. And everybody was like, yeah, do it. That sounds great. Do it. I said what was gonna happen. You guys can't act like this is a shocker now.
Yeah, no. I also, if you're not interested in the thing, just don't say you're not interested in the thing. Just be quiet. Be quiet. It is okay to not have an opinion and say something out loud in a chat.
Very much agree.
Oh my god. Also, what is Yick?
Yick is a very, very, very bad video game. This is another example of chat being wrong on something. Yick is a really, really, really bad video game for a number of reasons. Like it's like the people who made it are just insufferable. And it's like it is like almost the stereotype of like a Starbucks style hipster type guy, but like he really is just actually that type of guy. It's not a stereotype. He really is just that guy. And it's really bad for a number of reasons. One of the biggest ones is that it is very clearly using the death of a real person, Elisa Lam. It's using that, like, basically a character in it who looks a lot like Elisa Lam dies in circumstances that are very similar to Elisa Lam's, and the whole game is about, like, the main character going, like, he watched it happen, and he's like, ooh, it was so fucked up, ooh. And he makes it about him and shit. Anyway, it's bad. It's really, really bad. But it's like famously bad. Like, everybody knows how bad it is. It's kind of a meme about how bad it is.
Yeah.
So what happened was I kept saying, I'm not going to play Yick. I'm not going to play Yick. I'm not doing that. The game is bad. You don't want to watch me play Yick. I promise you. And everybody kept going like, no, Kyria, play Yick. It'll be funny. Kyria, play Yick. And then I finally played Yick. After they fucking, like, I was like, fine, I'll come up with some, like, ridiculous, like, donation goal or whatever. Since you guys are, I'm like, I'll prove you wrong. You don't want to play Yick, or you don't want me to play Yick, but whatever. And I came up with some donation goal or something, and it got met, and I was like, all right, fine, I'll fucking play Yick. And then we got an hour into Yick, and everybody was like, this is really mean-spirited and bad, and it makes me uncomfy. I was like, yeah, you dumb motherfuckers! I said this! I said this from the start!
I mean, you also are, I feel like you're also very known for playing games that are bad, TM. You played through all of Gollum.
I did, but here's the thing. People know me for playing bad games, and they think it's as easy as like, oh, a game is bad, therefore Kyrie should play it.
No.
I actually put an extreme amount of work into determining what type of bad game I should play, because there are some games that are bad, and they're bad in such a way that it's funny, like Gollum. And there are some games that are bad, and they're bad in such a way that it's just going to make you uncomfortable to watch. Like, I put in a lot of work figuring out exactly what type of bad game I should play, but people just think, oh, bad game equals Kyria should play it. No, motherfucker.
I mean, I can't talk so much on like the games that I played lately because I've yet to finish a game in the last like year. And also I have mostly streamed art. I've realized that I'm not a variety streamer. I'm an art streamer, or I'm an artist that just so happens to stream, basically is how I put it. And so for me to pick games that I like can be hard because my ADHD can hit so hard that I'm just like, I'm just going to stop playing this game now. And you're never going to see it again. So I also have to tend to like pick through my games and figure out the things I want to play. If something takes me more than like one stream, it is very hard for me to want to play it. So.
That's fair. For me, it's like, I think 4 or 5 streams.
However,
like
we are
my
going to be
limit.
playing the shit out of Monster Hunter Wilds. Anyway, go on.
Yes, we will. I think 4 or 5 streams is like my limit. After that, people start dipping, and they start like not showing up and stuff. So like that's where it starts to kind of be a problem.
Kyria, do you want to do a thing with me for Monster Hunter Wilds? I literally just had an idea.
What?
If we make a bounty board for like multiple streamers, like you and me, and like maybe Saranya, and we treat it as we are hunters, basically, like in some way, like using a bounty board to be like, yes, I've done this hunt. Here you go. I've done my task for today. And either there's some reason why, like I haven't fully developed this, but there's some reason why we have to do the bounties, or like it is just who does the most sort of thing. For like, I don't know, 5 gifted subs or some shit.
I think that sounds fun. That sounds really fun.
So
any excuse to play Monster Hunter Wilds, frankly.
Yeah. I mean, I'm still technically a Capcom partner because I really wanted that at one point.
I applied for that, and they told me to fuck off and die.
No.
Yeah,
I think I get a lot of things because I have my partner check mark. And people just don't look at my CCV because I'm basically an affiliate at this point. I'm literally just basically an affiliate. So, you know, just Twitch things. But I think like if we did like something like that, and then I know at least Saranya would be very interested in that, like a bounty board. Joel might actually also be interested in that if I asked him, I think.
That'd be fun.
Yeah. Because it's not something like you have to collab together, of course, but I think if you did, it would probably like count for more like bounty points, basically. Like let's just call them bounty points because I have no other word for it in my brain, because in my brain this is literally like you're going up to a quest board and you're taking a quest, just like how Monster Hunter works. You're acting like you're the actual hunter.
That's what I assumed.
And then you could do like other things like collab with other people, or you could I don't know. I was gonna say make a food, but like that's not something that's viable for everybody. So
why would they do this to one of RE6's strongest soldiers? I know, I'm the one RE6 defender, and they Capcom doesn't appreciate
it. Is it RE6 the Africa one?
No, it's 5. RE6 is the one. RE6 is the Avengers of Resident Evil. It's it is like made for like mass market appeal. So like the survival horror is just completely gone. It's basically just an action game. There's like basically every like 6th gen mechanic you can think of. There's cover shooting. There's like quick reloads. There's like jelly on your screen for health. Like it is almost not a Resident Evil game. And also there are 4 separate campaigns where you play as characters in them from the series. Like you can play as Leon Kennedy in one of them, you play as Chris Redfield in another, you play as Sherry Birkin from RE2 in another, and you play as Ada Wong in the final one. But all of them also have forced co-op. So Leon is playing with a new character named Helena, who never comes back, and Chris is playing with a new character named Pierce, who never comes back.
Yeah.
And Sherry Birkin is with a new guy named Jake, who is fucking Wesker's son, which is an incredible thing.
Isn't he like not human?
Yes.
I mean, would, but that's not
Yeah.
the point.
It is an insane game. And my favorite one is Ada Wong. First of all, I hate Ada Wong. I despise her. But
Yeah.
her campaign was a bonus campaign that you unlocked after beating the first 3. And it was like it's like much shorter, and it like, because it's like telling one story and you're basically getting it from everybody's perspective.
Yeah.
And
That's what the new Silent Hill 2 did, or not Silent Hill, Resident Evil 2 did, I think I want to say. With
Resident Evil 2 original did that as well, yeah.
Yeah, with Ada, and I've forgotten everything about it except Mauschly.
No, that's fine. You're thinking of Resident Evil 4, yeah. But yeah, so
oh my god.
like you are going through this like one story, this one big event, and how it affects everybody, and seeing it from everybody's different perspectives and stuff, and it's cool and fun. But the final one is Ada, who is kind of like the linchpin to a lot of it.
Yeah.
And so once you beat all 3 campaigns, you get her campaign, and it's shorter, but it has like, it answers the most questions and stuff. But Ada's campaign originally did not have co-op. It was just her, because it was a shorter little campaign. But eventually, people kept begging and begging and begging for them to add co-op.
'Cause of course.
So they did, and what happens instead is Ada gets my favorite character in all of Resident Evil. Ada gets the co-op partner, in all caps, Agent. And Agent is a figment of Ada's imagination, so she will do like, her whole thing is she will like grapple hook around and shit, and like do like these big stylish cutscenes. And what happens is she'll like start a cutscene with Agent next to her. He'll pop out of existence. She'll do all her grappling shit and everything else. And as soon as she lands, Agent just pops up back in front of her again. She never acknowledges him there because he wasn't there originally. She never acknowledges his existence. He never acknowledges her existence. He's just this figment of her imagination who fucking pops away in every cutscene, and it's incredible. I love Agent so much. It's so good. I love RE6. It's the worst game ever. I love it.
Maybe we can play RE6 sometime.
I would love to. I was playing with Finzi at one point, and I got to finish it with her as well. But I would fucking play RE6 with as many people as possible. It is so funny.
That's fair. Oh my god. Oh. Perfect role for Hunk, and they fumbled it. Who's Hunk? Huh?
Hunk is a guy from RE2. He is he's also known as the Grim Reaper. He's basically like just a generic soldier guy, except he's also like this huge badass with like glowing red eyes, or glowing like gas mask eyes, who just like escapes all situations and is just kind of a huge badass.
Okay, got it. Apparently I'm too tired to remember like most Resident Evil stuff right now, even though I've played a bunch of them.
That's okay. I'm extremely autistic about it.
It's okay. I'm also extremely autistic about Nier. So if you ever played Nier, let me know. I can talk to you about it. I can talk to you about the entire plot of all of Drakengard up to the Final Fantasy raids and the new anime for 7 hours.
I played Automata. I played a little bit of Drakengard. I haven't finished it. I know most of the story though. Like what you could tell me.
What Drakengard?
What do you mean what Drakengard?
There's 3 of them.
Drakengard 1, the original.
Okay. That's
yeah,
okay.
I haven't played Drakengard 2 or Drakengard 3.
Technically, that's the second in the series.
I know.
Okay.
Drakengard 3 is the prequel, and Drakengard 2 doesn't exist. It's not real.
Yep.
We simply pretend that one didn't happen.
Yep. Yoko Taro didn't write that one. No one cares. No, yeah, I've gotten to a point where I just like unironically market myself to streamers like, hey, do you want to learn about Nier for 7 hours? I could tell you about Nier for 7 hours.
Do you want to strapping you to the chair and doing the Ludovico technique? Hey, do you want to hear about Nier?
You want to hear about Nier? You want to hear my autism? You want to hear my tism? You want to hear my tism? For 7 hours? As I tell you about how the fact that they served beans and cornbread in the lunch cafeteria of the space station frequently because it was a recipe for it was in the original books. Next to a bomb? Next to a bomb?
Yay!
Next to...
Bomb food.
Well, Yoko Taro tried to put a bomb recipe in one of the books, and they were like, "No, don't do that."
You can't do that, Yoko.
Yeah. So Yoko Taro in all his glory and all that.
Glory to mankind.
Glory to mankind.
Just tipping my hat. And a fine glory to mankind to you too,
And
stranger.
a good glory to mankind. Glory to mankind to you too. Have a good day. Just like 50s, like, good morning, glory to mankind.
Same hat. Same hat.
Are you, Kyria, you did not glory to mankind me. Are you a communist? Are you a
Yes.
red? Same.
Yes.
Socialize
I hope
communism.
Ronald Reagan burns in hell.
Fair enough. Okay. Kyria, do you believe in God?
Not really, no. I believe in Aphrodite.
Okay. Are you religious at all?
So yes and no. I have a concept of religion that is like, I don't know. I came up with it on my own. This isn't influenced by any writing. This is just by me thinking about it a lot. But like, because I haven't actually read that much religious writing. I read the Bible 3 times, but frankly, I couldn't tell you anything that happens in it. I read it when I was a teenager because I was trying to do that edgy teenager thing of like, ugh, I'm gonna read the Bible to prove it's stupid. So I didn't actually like absorb any of it.
Yeah, of course.
But basically, my concept when it comes to religion is that like, or the way I think about it, and I'm sure somebody in chat will be like, oh, that's just X. My concept of religion is like, so like I believe in Aphrodite, right?
Okay.
And I don't think, but when I say I believe in Aphrodite, I do not think Aphrodite is literally in the sky. There is a goddess who came out of a clamshell that fucking Poseidon came into and threw into the sea. I don't think she is like real in that sense. I think instead what happens is that like we sort of find a god in like the shared human experience we have with each other. So like everybody, all cultures and all races and all everything, right? Everybody on this planet falls in love at some point to some extent, right? Like obviously there are aromantic people, and I don't necessarily mean that, but like the human concept of falling in love with something, whether that be a passion,
Love doesn't
or a
have
person,
to be with another person. Yeah.
yeah, or even just like family members, right? Like there's this concept of love that we all experience, and culture defines how we experience it, and it defines how we think about it and stuff like that, but it's still ultimately like at its base it is a thing people experience, right? And so I think like when I say I believe in Aphrodite, what I'm saying I really believe in is that like there's this like shared universal human language that we've all just put a different name to.
Okay.
We've all just decided is like a different thing. But it's all like, I believe in Aphrodite. Somebody else may believe in like the the love of Jesus Christ or whatever. Somebody else may believe in like fucking Freya, the Valkyrie, and somebody else may believe in like Inara or whatever. But like it's all the same thing. What we're all really doing is sort of giving
the sky is all
worship
blue.
and-
We just have a different word for the color blue.
Yeah, we're all giving worship and reverence to this like shared human concept, IMO. And I think that there's something very, very, very special in that. There's something worth like keeping in mind and worth like keeping close to you.
And this is part of the stream where I ask you to accept Jesus Christ into your life.
Got it.
And would you like to be baptized, and would you like to accept Jesus Christ into your life? Hello?
I was already baptized.
Same.
I've had a bit going on recently where I've been like jokingly saying like, okay, do you know about Thomas Jefferson Miku binder?
Yes.
Okay. So the other day on stream, I was like, how much
It's a hell of a thing to bring up, but go on.
Yeah. So like
Hi, Kyria.
I've been thinking a lot recently
Hi,
about-
Anna. Love you.
Sorry, I'm just thinking about it. It's making me laugh again. How much could I fuck up Tumblr? And like, how much could I make people like mad the same way that the Thomas Jefferson Miku binder made people mad? If I created an account and I got really into posting about T-boy Jesus Christ, trans mask Jesus Christ, and how much I want him to come inside my heart while I come inside his pussy.
Oh my god.
Like I'm
Oh
simultaneously like pissing off the Catholics, I'm pissing off the TERFs, I'm pissing off anybody who I'm like doing like religious
You're basically becoming a religious martyr.
yeah, I'm doing like religious blasphemy, I'm pissing off the TERFs, I'm pissing off I'm pissing off chasers and shit like that, like T-boy chasers, because they're trying to look up shit about T-boys and like trying to like be horny and be a weird chaser or whatever, and I'm just over here posting in their tags about T-boy Jesus Christ and his big hairy pussy. Like I've been thinking about it so much.
God.
It is like T-boy Jesus Christ has like you could even go as far as like, oh, the scars around his head or whatever, you know, the like crown of thorns, right? Yeah, you know where else he had scars? That's right, under his formerly big fat tits. That's right, those are top surgery scars.
Oh my god.
The Romans actually impaled him in the chest and got.
Oh my god,
rid of...
Perry's right though. He did lack an earthly father, so he would basically be a clone of Mary.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Oh my god.
I'm just like you could piss off and simultaneously like engage so many people with this concept, I think.
I'm just remembering a dream that I had, and it's like, what the fuck? Hold on. Okay, hold on. I'm trying to remember the face of this person, because I think it might have been Tim Curry. So, I had a dream, I think, where I, for some reason, suddenly had a penis. And I was like, oh, I'm clearly taking HRT. And I looked down and I was like, oh, I have a penis now. And like, but it was censored by Tim Curry's face. And I don't know why. And then my brain just moved on. And I was just like, oh, okay, I'm trans now. And I'm like, what is this dream?
Tim Curry censorship.
It was Tim Curry, or it was someone with like the very black curly like mustache thing. I don't know. It was wild.
I don't know why that reminded me of it, but hold on. Have I ever shown you the video?
Don't call it my little Timmy.
I think it's because you said Tim Curry, and for some reason I get him confused with the guy who puppeted Gollum, Andy Serkis.
Yeah, fair.
So there's a video where he wins an award at some MTV awards, and I'm gonna send it to you. You don't have to watch it now. I would recommend not watching it on stream because Gollum outright says the F slur. It is incredible. I don't know why you reminded me of it, but you did. And we have an emote of like afterwards Andy Serkis looks at the camera with a really pained expression, and we have that as an emote in my server.
Oh my god. Jesus Christ. There's some emotes on my server that I really need to get rid of, I think. Oh my god, but like I don't know if Gollum accepting an Emmy was one of them ever in my mind. Oh shit. Okay. Let's see. I'm defaulting to just asking you questions because it makes your brain stimmy.
It does.
Is there a game that you're looking forward to in the coming months aside from Monster Hunter Wilds? Because I know we're all excited for it.
Yeah, I'm very much excited for Monster Hunter Wilds.
Or past Monster Hunter Wilds. I'm waiting for Silk Song. No.
Too bad that one will never come out.
Right.
I think my big game I've been waiting for is Rivals of Aether 2. Now that that's out, that's kind of my big obsession.
Okay.
So in some ways, my answer is Rivals of Aether 2 because it's going to get a new character and like it's going to get monthly updates and get a new character every 3 months. So I'm kind of like, I'm the big thing I'm looking forward to is 2.5 months from now when it's like, well, what's the new character? What's the new character?
Yeah. No, I get that 100%. I'm not too worried about that. I think I would like Hades 2 to be finished so I can finally.
Oh yeah, I forgot about Hades 2. Yes. I'm waiting until it gets to 1.0.
Technically.
Yeah.
I want to be able to finish the
until it
game.
gets I'm waiting until it gets to 1.0 because I don't want to. I have done this before with early access games where I will get them, play them in early access, get really into them in early access, and then kind of burn myself out on them a little bit, and not like when it comes out, I'm like, do I really want to go back? And all my save is going to be wiped, or everything's going to be changed, and I maybe I won't like how it's been changed because I got used to the old way. I just don't want to give myself that experience. So rather than building up a bunch of habits and a bunch of love for an old version of the game that doesn't exist anymore, I'm just waiting till the 1.0 comes out so I can fall in love with that version.
Yeah, no, I get that. I've been playing a lot of Echoes of Wisdom, actually.
Oh, the Zelda game?
Yeah. And like weirdly, I feel like no one has talked about it at all. Like Echoes of Wisdom just kind of fell off the map. I don't know why.
It sure did. It did not land very well. I think I don't know. I didn't check it out because I was a little annoyed that like Zelda doesn't get like traditional combat. Like it's like, oh, she has to do puzzles instead. Like it felt a little bit like
she does get a sword for a while, but like since it's not her main thing, she has to like channel it. She does get a sword, but I understand the mindset.
Yeah, like I don't know. I've had a big beef with Nintendo since Breath of the Wild when it comes to that because I've gone on this rant before on my stream numerous times. Breath of the Wild is a Zelda game, like as in it is a game about Zelda.
Yeah.
It is a game where you should be playing Zelda. It makes more sense for you to be playing Zelda.
Yes.
Especially because all of the story moments are explicitly about Zelda. You're basically retracing her steps,
Yes.
and then every time you find a memory, the one that pisses me off the most is that Link is sleeping in one of them, and it's like you're asleep. This is not your memory, but every time you find a memory, all the memories start the same. They show Link for like half a second, then Zelda does shit for like 3 minutes, then at the end they pan back to Link just so you remember he's there.
Yeah.
And it's like you could just take out the Link pans, and then this is just Zelda's game.
Yeah, I think the one after that, the second Breath of the Wild basically
Tears of the Kingdom.
Tears of the Kingdom was a lot better as a Zelda game.
Yeah, that one seems much more
game,
explicitly about Link. Yeah. From the little bit I've seen, that seems much more explicitly.
Because also Link. Zelda's. Do you care about spoilers?
No, not really.
Okay, Zelda's in the past.
Yeah, no, I figured
She's gone.
That from the start. I figured that from the start when she got all teleported back.
I know for me, Echoes of Wisdom has been pretty fun, I think. It feels like...
I do like its art style. Like, it's like chibi, cute art style.
So it went back to when they redid Ages? No, not Ages. Awakening. Yeah. It went back to how they did the style in Awakening. I really like that style for handhelds.
Yeah, agreed.
But it is Breath of the Wild in that style. 100%.
Yeah.
So they brought over a lot of the assets. It's more Breath of the Wild than I expected it to be. They brought over a lot of the assets where it's like you can switch through it with like the D-pad, like you did with arrows and fruit and bombs and etc. And then also you can like get side quests now, and they come up in like a little sidebar, and they even have like the go here on the map with the little icon thingy. It looks a lot like all the UI from Breath of the Wild, to a point that I'm like, this is just Breath of the Wild, but like in a different format. Which I'm not mad about. It just was surprising. I kind of expected to have the format of Awakening, and I didn't get that. I got Breath of the Wild, and I was like, okay, this isn't bad. And if we go forward with this style, which I think they might, this style of like Zelda game, where it's very much like the Breath of the Wild assets and style of things that worked, like swapping through items and having the side quests and having like the quest markers and things like that, I think it will work. I don't know. I need to see like another game with it, because I've been in crunch mode, so I haven't been being able to play Echoes of Wisdom much, but like it's been pretty good in my opinion. I've only gone to one place, and that was the Gerudos, because you always go there first. Always. Yeah. If you have a choice, you go there first. You see the hot women.
Absolutely.
And so I don't know. I understand the mindset of like, yes, I want slashy sword. I get that. I do. But when we've built up Zelda so much in Breath of the Wild to very much be this character who is struggling with her magic and is unable to, contact the Goddess of Wisdom, which props for Breath of the Wild for that one. And she's like not this perfect being, right? So she's very lost, doesn't really know how to fight, doesn't really know how to do all these things because that's not her job. When you put her into... So in Echoes of Wisdom, it sets it up that Link falls into the thing and he's gone and you play as Zelda. That is the entire universe. This is not Zelda gets trapped again and Link comes to save her. This is that universe. It just starts with, oh, there's this weird kid here. I don't know him. He tried to help me that one time. Anyway, like you know nothing about him. And so it's kind of nice that you're going around to try to save him. And I do understand the, like, I want a slashy sword. And her slashy sword is basically, I have to channel my magic in a way that lets me use a slashy sword. Like the master sword, basically.
Right.
But I can only do it for so long because this isn't what I'm good at. I understand that not being for everyone, but I do like it, in my opinion. I think it fits very well thematically.
I think that's fair.
So, ugh. I mean, everybody just wants Linkle. Let's be real.
That's true. Can I give you a hot take?
Go ahead. That's why we're here.
I am extremely not a fan of I am extremely not a fan of I was talking about this on my stream. Specifically the UI thing that is the little green circle of stamina that appears next to Zelda characters now and slowly like goes away.
So
I know
haven't
it technically
found that.
started. I know it technically started in fucking Skyward Sword, but it was like really big in Breath of the Wild, and then every video game started copying it. And if I have to see it in another video game, I'm gonna.
No,
lose
I
it.
don't
I'm gonna lose
disagree.
it.
Whenever I see one now, I'm just like, oh, it's Breath of the Wild, yay.
Yeah, you look your Breath of the Wild. You're doing the Breath of the Wild
Yeah.
thing. Ooh, fuck off.
And I know Nintendo innovates, right? Like, with Breath of the Wild, they brought in a lot of things, like the stamina bar, that were really innovative for, like, game design. And that's... Yeah, no, Shadow of Colossus also technically kind of did it.
Yeah, but, like, the problem is not necessarily who did it first. It's that everybody started stealing it and putting it on all over everything.
Because Breath of the Wild was this game that innovated so hard with, like, doing the tablet Sheikah stuff and everything that it did in an open world scenario that made an open world interesting, even though it was really empty. And so a lot of people are like, oh, okay, so this is the new standard. It's like, no, just do your own shit. Like, come on. And then Tears of the Kingdom came out and everyone was losing their mind over, like, attaching things, building things. And now that's become the thing.
Me when Gary's mod exists. Like, guys, come on.
Yeah, no, I know. But it's like in a very palatable format that anyone can just get into. Gary's mod is hard.
It's harder for sure.
Yeah. Like knowing how to link things together, knowing how to build things that move, stuff like that. But then in Tears of the Kingdom, you just stick two fans and a controller together and you fly. So like, who gives a fuck? Or alternatively, you build an entire fucking Beyblade arena.
I do like the Beyblade videos I've seen.
Yeah, no, they're fucking hilarious.
They remind me of that. They remind me of that thing from I think it was Skyward Sword. It was like a Beyblade that Link could like stand on top of and move around with.
Oh yeah, no, there are not hundreds of thousands, but there's a handful of games that have done all these things before, right?
Banjo-Kazooie, nuts and bolts.
Yeah, no, but because they did not have the polish of every other part of the game, and it wasn't like a big AAA title, most people ignored it. So
I don't know. I don't like hate Breath of the Wild. I don't think it's a very good game, but I don't hate it.
same.
But like, I'm so when one comes out, I immediately get exhausted because I'm like, well, this is gonna be video games for the next 5 years. Like, fuck me.
Yeah. I think when Breath of the Wild came out, because that was around the same time Mario Odyssey came out, right? I think I liked Odyssey less at the time, right? But then looking back now, I'm like, no, Odyssey was a much better game at the time.
Yeah, no, I was talking about this literally yesterday. Odyssey is like, I don't like 3D Marios. I don't like Sunshine. I don't like Super Mario 64. I don't like Super
I
Mario
need
Galaxy.
to play Galaxy, but yeah, go on.
I don't like any of those. I fucking love Odyssey. It might
It's
be
so
one of my
fun.
favorite Nintendo games ever.
It is.
It's so good.
I need to replay it. I think I might like try to convince myself to replay it for stream. I think it's been long enough that I could replay it. Because Mario Odyssey is that game that I wish that I could forget so I could replay it entirely new all over again.
No, same.
So
I'm really sad I did not stream my first playthrough of Super Mario Odyssey because fuck, I love that game so much.
it's really good.
That is a game that really feels like the whole point of those Mario games has always kind of been exploration. Like you go around, you do a thing, and oh shit, you might get a star for it, right?
Yeah.
But none of them have really felt like they were about exploration the way that Odyssey did. Odyssey was like between the big open world like maps or whatever, and then also the fact that you don't have to like you don't go into a painting and then it tells you like, you know, here's a star you could get or whatever. Between that and between the captures and like letting you interact in the world with like different ways through the captures, it really feels like exploring in that game was like more like you benefited more from exploring the game than any other Mario game.
Yeah, for sure. Like there were plenty of ways that you could find like secret stars and things, and stars weren't end goal basically. Like they didn't stop you like how it does in Sunshine or Galaxy or whatever. Because hi Silver. Hi dear. Hi darling. So Galaxy is very I don't want to say liminal. That's not what I'm looking for. Not parallel. It's a straight line. You don't branch off. You
Yeah, it's very linear.
Linear, that's the word. Thank you. It's very linear. And then Sunshine is less linear. Like you can go and do side quests, you can go and do all these things, but as soon as you get the star and you're done with the level, it just spits you back out. And you're like, okay, well now that was its own pocket of thing, I guess. And while I have freedom of choice to decide which part I'm doing right now, it still feels like I'm in a level and I don't fully get to explore. Because if I want to get this star so that I could go explore the rest of like this area, I have to get that star and then leave.
Yeah.
And so it feels very bleh. So Mario 64 did the same thing, right? You jump into a painting, you get a star, you leave. But then Odyssey was very much like you could just get this star and then you could go get that star and then you could go get this star. And they are individual worlds that are not that big, right? So they are small levels, but they feel big because there's so many different things to do in them. You could run around in a perfect circle and get a star. You could go jump on the dog and bring him home to his owner and get a star. You could just go accidentally into a secret cave that you found underneath the house and it's a star. You know, it's very dense in what it does give you comparatively, I feel.
Yeah, no, I 100% agree.
Like Breath of the Wild was too big in comparison.
And there's just nothing fucking happens in it.
Yeah.
It's like it's so big, and like that's the point, right? It's like a post-apocalypse world or whatever. But like you like okay, I don't know. This is a crass comparison, but it's like when I say like Breath of the Wild has nothing happening in it, people are like, oh, that's the point. Okay, I shit on your walls and smeared it everywhere.
Yeah.
It smells like shit. Oh, yo, you don't like it? That's the point, though. Ooh, like fuck off. Like,
yeah, no.
It doesn't mean anything to be like, oh, it's not fun. That's the point.
I made the mistake of trying to do every temple thing in Breath of the Wild.
Oh, in Breath of the Wild,
and I burnt myself out so fast.
Oh, you don't know my story, do you?
No, I don't. Did you do the Koroks?
Sweetie, I have so okay. But let me preface this by saying I have this thing. I have this brainworm in my head that I feel like I can't just kind of dislike something.
Oh yeah, you have to
like
completely finish the game in every aspect before you have the right to dislike it,
but
because everybody always goes, well, you didn't do XYZ.
So yeah, so did you really play? Exactly. So to stop that, I get pretty close to like 100%ing or doing a lot of games. I've gotten a lot. I do this a lot less now that I stream, because eventually people will get bored. So I'm like, oh fuck, like that stops me.
Good.
But,
good.
I 100%ed, including all Korok seeds and all temples. I 100%ed Breath of the Wild 3 times.
Kyria. Honey, no.
I did it every time. I played it slightly different. I played it the first time regular. Then the second time I played it with a Linkle mod because I was like, maybe that'll change my feelings on it. Maybe I just really don't like playing as a guy. And that didn't. And then I finally did it with a Zelda mod where you play as Zelda and you play as Zelda and you play as Zelda and it like changes the pronouns and stuff like that. And so the Zelda mod is the one that made me finally kind of like it because it changes the pronouns, it edits the cutscenes, and it replaces the stuff with Zelda.
Pat,
and like
pat.
You realize in that moment you realize in that moment how much the game is built around the game being like from Zelda's perspective. But yeah, it would I every time I played it, I was like, well, I have to 100% it, so I 100%ed it 3 times.
You're insane, sweetie. Has anyone
You're
told you
right.
that?
I don't even like the game that much. Like, I find the game mostly pretty boring, and why did I do that?
I mean, I'm the crazy person that has run through Nier Automata and Nier Replicant and etc. like 3 or 4 times each, I think.
Yeah, but those are much shorter games.
No, they're not.
Well, I guess it depends on what you're considering 100%. If you're getting like all weapon stories.
Oh,
and stuff.
no, not 100%ing though. I'm just saying that I've like run through it. I did a subathon where I played it for 24 hours and completed it within 24 hours because I knew what to do basically and to get through it. It was a whole thing. And then, like, I don't know, there's still ways to make it interesting, but I don't know, if you can tell something isn't fun the first time or the second time, then don't play it 3 more times.
Yeah, but like, what if it's different this time though?
No. No.
What if I use this mod and that changes my opinion on it and it makes it slightly
No.
different?
No. 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 Breath of the Wild also has given me one of my stimmies, and I fucking hate it.
Is it yahaha?
No, it's not. I mean, it is, but it isn't. So every person in Breath of the Wild says the same exact noises, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they're just like, yaha, sort of thing.
Yeah.
And I was just like, shut the fuck up. You always say the same shit. And then there was also a noise that Link did whenever he's climbing. He's like, sort of shit.
Oh, yeah.
And it's always the same noise. And that started grating on my nerves so hard. But then the sort of shit became a stim for me. And I'm like, no, I hate this.
The yahaha of the Koroks became a stem for me after God, there's like 780 seeds per save file. So how many did I collect? What is that times 3?
Yeah, I know.
I don't know, however many that was.
Echo, what is 700 times 3? 2,100.
Okay.
Yeah. And you wonder why it became a stim for you.
Mm-hmm. I'll be honest. The funny part is, having done it 3 times, I still couldn't tell you what most of the shrines are and where most of the seeds are. Like, if I played it and you put it back in my hands, I'd probably figure it out. But like, I couldn't tell you what most of them are and where most of them are, because it just kind of blends together. I'm just like, it's so much.
Also, yes, chat, remember to get your fish in for the day. You fucking losers.
Oh yeah, I want to fish.
Go fish. Get your fish in for the day. I don't know. I am still 100% a Rivali apologist, for one.
Rivali's cool.
I love him. Most of the people I talked to in my old friend group hated him because they're like, he's just being an asshole. And I'm like, he has every right to be. He has every fucking right to be. What is wrong with you? And they're like, oh, I like the Gorons. Where I'm like, you're a fucking idiot.
I like most of the ancient ones. I've got a little bit of a crush on Mifa. Like, I think she's cute.
I can't do the Zora's anatomy with their weird little legs.
I think they're cute. I think they're cute.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's what we're talking about.
But also, I also have a little bit of a crush on the Goron, which I think is the one you. I definitely want
the
her both
Gorons
at
or the
Atame,
Gerudo.
Yes. Or Bosa, sorry, the
Yeah.
Gerudo.
I'm talking about the Gorons when I say that they thought that those were the better characters. And I'm like, no, stop. Because, I've had this conversation a couple times on my stream. Rivali is the character that thought he was going to become the Knight of Zelda, right? So he basically trained his entire life to be this thing, right? To be the best warrior he could possibly be, because he was always told and he was always thinking that he was going to be that thing for her, because they were going to put together the ancients, I believe, and he was going to be one of them. And he was like, okay, I'm going to build my entire life around this. And then fate basically goes, nah, bitch, and makes this stupid little blonde kid the like protector of her and like fate's whatever. And he's like, well, great. Well, now I basically just wasted like my entire fucking life. And so he has every right to be angry about it, and he has every right to dislike Link, but everyone's like, no, he's just being an asshole. And he's like, yeah, of course he is. Of course he is.
I mean, he doesn't even dislike Link that much. He still helps him out. In the
Yeah,
end.
he doesn't dislike him that much, but like, I don't know, man. I don't know. Rivali deserves better. That's all I'm
It's
gonna
okay.
say.
You can just say you want to fuck the bird, man.
I'm not saying I don't want to fuck the bird. I'm just saying he deserves better.
You look at Falco from Smash Brothers and you're like,
No,
man,
not so
those
much.
wings get me going. No, I'm
No,
kidding.
not so much. I think it's the head shape. Like Rivali has like a very pleasing like silhouette,
Yeah, he
whereas
does.
Falco does not so much. And also, I have
Hi, Serena. My favorite mushroom.
hi, Shradia. I want to ask you back on for tea again, because at this point, I'm just literally having tea time on Sundays with anybody and everybody. Oh, yeah, no, most people don't do the backstory for Rivali, and most people don't give a fuck and only see the I'm an asshole scene to Link. That's it. Say less. Hi, I want you. Any other questions?
Sorry, my brain's just gonna need to like recalibrate after hearing that. Just gonna have a second.
Okay, that's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Oh my god. Bones, crunchy bones. Not like that. I don't know what you want from me. That I only have 2 settings. Horny and not
True.
horny, except in real life where I'm not
True.
horny at all usually.
Oh, I only have one setting in real life, and that's horny.
I am very outgoing online, and in person I'm very not, like in my private life.
That's fair.
I have this wine aunt mommy energy online, and that does not translate into real life as far as I can tell.
Online, I have an extremely like I'm horny, but online I think I mostly have like kind of a stoner energy. I think I'm like pretty like calm.
Oh,
and chill and
100%.
just kind of I think that's the energy I give.
100%.
In real life,
If
I'm
I
like
didn't
fucking.
if I
I'm
didn't
like
know you,
I'm
I
a
would say that you
nympho.
smoked weed every fucking day the moment you woke up.
Nope. I am simply too cool for school.
Yeah. Now I can't nap. All right. Well, Saranya, go nap. Get some energy, honey. You need a good sleep.
Oh, my neck hurts for some reason.
So you can hurry up and get down here so that you can sleep on my couch for like a week while you move in. Because you need to fucking move down to Texas. God damn it. I don't know. I'm at a point where I can sit there and very much do like,
Hi, I'm pansexual. I'm non-binary. I'm a poly. I'm this. I'm that. I'm this.
I'm that. At this point, I've stopped giving a shit. If people ask, I will give it to them, but like, I don't know. I don't know. There's so many like things in my brain that are like rooting out that I don't want to have to sit here and explain all of them to people. Because even I'm not sure sometimes. Saranya, literally, since you are needing to move down here, honey, and the reason that we would be having you on our couch for a week is to move down here, do whatever works for you. I will work around it. I have a car. We will be fine. Just come down anytime and tell me when. Like, just give me like at least 2 weeks notice. That's all I ask. Genuinely. This is not a bit. So do whatever works for you. I also could just like let you know the manager's phone number if you want to talk to him and be like, hey, I'm looking for an apartment and I'd like to sign paperwork like within a week. Well, no, I'm saying if you want to move down here before DeerCon, just fucking do it. Like, it's okay. Like, if you want to come down here for like a week on your own, just fucking do it. Just tell me like 2 weeks in advance, please. That's how genuinely, that is how I've treated all my friends. Even Sar and Anna have that privilege of like, if you want to come down. Just give me 2 weeks in advance, please. That's it. So, yeah. Also,
oops, I muted my mic by accident. I was gonna say, I think that makes sense to get 2 weeks notice like that.
because then that way I can be like, okay, we're going to. Whatever works for you, honey. Seriously. Oh, low battery. Hold on. Let me grab my power cable. iPhone, please. Don't die on me. What's gonna be wild?
Twitch seems to have just broken for me.
Twitch?
Yeah, all of my tabs that were playing it are just not. They're like not loading now.
Interesting. A Leon Kennedy themed tea. What? Huh? A Leon Kennedy?
Mr. Skinnedy.
Man, do you still work with Tessa? I'm curious.
No. Like we're still in contact. Like I still like have her like contact information and stuff, but I don't like directly work with her now.
Okay. Same. Not that like
I'm too poor.
Yeah, same. She was lovely. If you ever
Yeah,
want
she's great.
a VTuber manager chat, Tessa is lovely and sweet and darling and dear. She gave me some of the best fucking advice I've ever had as a VTuber. And that was literally just like, hey, are you having an autism moment where like your brain wants you to draw Chathu in a Halo suit? Just do it. Doesn't matter. Just do it.
Just do it.
Just fucking do it. It's funny. Do it. And I'm like, oh, okay.
Thank you for joining us for Tea Kyria.
I don't know if you heard that.
I did.
Yeah.
Well, I'm always happy to have Kyria for tea. I'm always happy to have all my friends for tea.
Wahoo!
Man. So you've been streaming on Twitch for what? You said 2017? 2018?
Technically I've been streaming since like 2016, but I tried streaming on 3 different channels and I only streamed on them a few times, but for this I've been streaming for the last 3 years. So like 2020, 2021, that's when I started.
I don't remember when I exactly fully started streaming, because the first streams I ever did were like art streams, and I did those not on Twitch technically. I did those on like something that was called join.me, where you would share your screen and like up to 20 people could come in and just watch you stream and draw or whatever. It would literally just stream your entire desktop. And then I also streamed on livestream.com for a while when that was a thing. And I
remember livestream.com.
Yeah. And then I also streamed a little bit on Picardo, right? So it was me mostly doing art, and then from there I didn't know what I wanted to do. But I've been on Twitch for almost actually hold on, let me check. When click name created 2013. Jesus Christ. But I was on Justin TV for 2 years as well, so.
Oh, there we go. Chat has finally reloaded for me. Hey Kyrie, I found a Leon Kennedy themed tea for you. Oh my god, it literally is Leon S. Kennedy.
Yeah.
There's all. Sorry, wait, what? There is a Leon S. Kennedy tea, an Ada Wong tea, an Albert Wesker tea, and then the Piano Room tea. You know, my favorite
right.
character from Resident Evil,
Yeah,
the
the Piano
Piano
Room.
Room.
Yeah, of course. But yeah, I have moved so many communities in the last 12 years, man. I feel like such an old person on the internet when it comes to Twitch.
Extremely same.
Especially because, like, I mod for Joel, who's much younger than me. And he was having the conversation last night. I was like, I don't want to play. I don't know if y'all want to watch me play old games, like N64 games. And I'm like, plays with my Atari.
Very old games.
Yeah. He's like, I don't.
I feel fucked up that people think the fucking the GBA is old now.
Oh yeah, no. Oh my god. I think a big part of that has to be like, I think it's the fact that technology has advanced so quickly, right?
Mm-hmm.
So things have changed so insanely from like the Atari era, right? Where people were just blown away by pixels on the screen, to now where we're using like Unreal 4 engine, blah, 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 lesbian teas. Where we're using like Unreal Engine 99, whatever the fuck, and people are like, oh, this is like photorealistic, and I'm like, we're still not there, but I get it. And so because that's only happened in the last 20 years or so, it feels like a lot more time has passed because we're not used to things advancing this quickly.
Yeah, I would say that's true.
I mean, you and I are of the era that cell phones didn't exist and landlines were the only option and payphones were a thing. And now payphones don't exist and everyone has a cell phone. And like when we were kids with cell phones, basically, like we didn't think that the iPhone would be the iPhone today. So things went very quickly. And then all the kids that were after us by like 10, 20 years, I want to say, like, let's just say Gen X. No, not Gen X. We're millennials, and then there's Gen Z, and then there's Gen X.
Something like that.
Something like that. The one right after millennials, basically. The one after us. They basically grew up with iPad, right? Whereas I assume you and I both had in school classes to teach us how to type.
Yes, and my teacher always got really fucking angry at me because I refused to use home row and I was faster than everybody else. But she was like, "No, you have to. You have to use home row." But I just refused.
Yeah.
Because I already had FPS player keyboard typing skills because I grew up playing fucking Unreal Tournament, so I was already like typing in chat in Unreal Tournament.
Yeah, exactly.
And I naturally rest my fingers on WASD. Like,
yeah, no, we are the generation that were taught to use computers, and then every generation after that was very much just like, I already know what I'm doing. I grew up on an iPad, and I'm like, okay, guys, calm down.
yeah.
Stop. I mean, I feel like it's a good chance for younger streamers, right? If we're talking about like gaming streamers, to be like, okay, I missed out on all these games when I was younger, but every generation before me has been like, oh, I loved Spyro the Dragon. Oh, I loved Crash Bandicoot. Oh, I loved, Mario Sunshine. I think it's a good chance for them to go back and play those games. Because even though I was a part of that generation, I actually missed a lot of those games. Fun fact. Because
same. I didn't have any consoles growing up.
Yeah, exactly. Same. I had a Game Boy Advance. I think that's where I picked it up, was Game Boy Advance. I had a PlayStation. And I had a Super Nintendo, like the original cartridge one. That's basically what I had my entire life. And then as I got older, I played more games. I went back to old consoles, stuff like that. But I missed out on the Mario Sunshine until I played it on stream. I missed out on the Mario 64s and the Ocarina of Time and stuff. I didn't play Ocarina of Time until I was almost like graduated high school in like 2009. Or whatever. It was a lot.
Yep, I didn't play a lot of those things until I hit my like early 20s. Because I didn't have any of those things growing up. And emulation was a godsend for a kid like me who did not have much growing up and was very poor.
Yeah, but then the days of LimeWire were like, ooh, look, a ROM. Oh, my computer dead.
I never actually had that experience, but that's because
Really?
I was taught very early on about how viruses work and stuff. So I was very good about being like, this looks bad. This looks fake.
That's fair.
This is gonna get me killed. They're gonna come down to my house and gun me down.
I've actually found, and this might just be me being stupid. I've actually found that nowadays most things are not viruses that you would download from the internet. Hilariously.
Oh yeah, no. I
So-
can't remember the last time I got a virus. It might have been
Yeah.
over 10 years.
I mean, like, yes, viruses exist, but people tend to be more interested in like larger corporation stuff if they're going to be doing things like that, and then the Linux to keep yourself from getting virus, right? Yeah, and then even torrenting things. Torrenting is a little hit or miss, but for the most part, if I go out and I'm like, Google Game Boy emulator, click download, it's a Game Boy emulator. Like I'm not gonna not find one, and I'm not gonna not find a ROM. Like my computer might warn me about it, and I might be like, eh. But then if something happens after my computer's like, okay, hey, I killed this for you, and I'm like, thank you, and I move on. Hey, speaking of,
Like I said, I don't know. I never got a virus from LimeWire, and I know that for a fact because I was like, my dad was a IT guy, so like he would have been able to tell me if I had, and it was using his computer. But like I also just, I don't know. I never got a virus from LimeWire. I never got a virus from Napster. I never really got a virus from any of that stuff because I just knew what to look out for. So I was very careful.
I mean, I mostly used LimeWire for music way back when. And so I would look for albums over individual news songs, and so I was pretty good about it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god. Okay. I think I might be talked out.
That's very fair. We've been going for like 3 hours now.
Yeah, and since we're at the 3-hour mark, let's go right into Anna, because Anna's doing an art stream that you're not gonna talk about, Chet. You never saw nothing. You never saw nothing. Yeah, listen, I'm trying. I've gotten better about the whole, like, streaming longer than 3 hours, but, like, tea time tends to be a little bit shorter. Thank you guys. Thank you guys, of course, for coming, and thank you, Kyria, for hanging out with me today and having tea with me.
Yeah, hopefully I was a good guest.
You were great. I love talking to you, and you're very fun to talk to. Like I said, you're very inspirational as a streamer for me, so I love talking to you. I
love talking
do
to you too.
think that our the bounty board idea might be a good job idea to
I
maybe
really
work
like
on.
that idea. I really like that idea. I think that's like one you should really like.
I
you
want your
should,
help
like-
on it then, because
Yeah,
I
sure. I'm more than
need
happy
no
for
brain
that.
good right now, and me in crunch mode.
You would probably, I would probably like set it up in such a way that you would have to make art assets for it.
That's
but,
fine.
Like, yeah, I think that could
that's
be
fine.
really good.
Chet, you have a lovely time with Anna. She is streaming art. Like I said, you didn't see anything that she's streaming. Don't worry about it. I should be back on Wednesday unless like my crunch mode is just killing me and I need sleep and I need a couple days off. We'll see. Otherwise, I have a Twitter, I have a Discord, I have a Blue Sky. My Twitter just literally announces when I'm going live on Twitch. That's about it. My Blue Sky, I actually talk. If you're not 18, don't join my Discord. Fuck you. And I'll see you guys on Wednesday. Goodbye, Chet.